I think it did that for the most part. To be honest.
Oh, the live button went on. Hello, live people.
Yeah.
If there's any actually live people.
There you go. You can play it, but yeah, turn the sound off.
Well, I just keep that.
Okay, so that works.
Yeah.
Oh, gracious. Why don't you full screen? We can see what we're.
Hold on. Not see much.
I love you, honey.
Bullshit.
Okay, I'm one day. Sorry, I'm one day here, and I'm already going to drink this. Yes, I need my drink.
I drive you to such deviantness.
Honestly, though, Godiva, worth every bit of it.
I wouldn't know. I can't really drink alcohol anymore.
I lost my game.
Yeah, is what it is.
Yeah, sorry that we've been kind of MIA. But things are. I'm here for the next couple of weeks, so hopefully we can. I might be reaching out because I'm going to be by myself with Mr. Grouchy Pants.
Yep. Pretty much.
Didn't you just?
Person who makes the man cold. He puts the man cold in cold.
I don't mind that much.
Did it?
Go with that.
We have some in the drawer.
I know we do. Got plenty.
I'm gonna stop right there.
It's always best just to stop when they're talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know how someone asked him about how brilliantly clear his camera is? Yeah. There's a big freaking light right there.
Yeah, there's a reflection off his head.
Yeah. Perhaps I should wax a little bit more. Buff it in some.
Yeah, you actually might get a reflection out of it. Get some work.
Yeah, Sarafyna had to break out of her powders, dodge your head a little bit. I'm about that bad myself.
No. What have you been into last, I guess, several months since I've been kind of out of touch?
Anyone can answer that.
Oh, anyone can answer. I'm like, what are you having a conversation or are you going somewhere?
No, he's just saying he's been out of touch. He's not sure what's going on with everybody.
Yeah.
I still work nights. My life still sucks, and cool. That's it.
You're still awesome, so that makes things a lot better.
Daryl's still old as hell.
Yep. I'm still above ground. Bird above the dirt, so.
Yeah.
For y'all, somebody said y'all was looking for snow out that way. Holler. When y'all supposed to get all that?
Yeah, I know we're supposed to get some snowflakes today. It ended up raining. I know it's been raining all day. My basement's already started flooding again. Fucking piece of shit. And I think we might still get some snowflakes later on.
Don't.
Dante.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Dante.
Yeah. This time we're actually here.
You're here. Yeah. I felt a little bit retarded realizing that I don't know military time, apparently. What happens when you're rushing things?
Like, yeah, because 2 o'clock equates to 7. Totally.
You have that.
Hey, what's up, Dante?
What's up, Paul?
343. How many times do I tell you?
A million bajillion times.
How's things up in your way, Dante?
Starting to get cold.
Yeah, it's like everywhere else.
Yeah.
Fucking
Not
bullshit.
liking it, but what can you do?
But we always at the wrong house. We was expecting floods from Florence when we was in Virginia. Then we come down finally after that all didn't get nothing hardly up there. Then we come back down to South Carolina and Virginia floods. So I mean we had it planned out where we were gonna video all kind of flooding going on up there. Well, now we're in South Carolina, and it is flooding up there now to show you how bad the flooding can get in the mountains.
So, how you feeling, Sir Burg?
Most days it's okay. Some days I can barely get out of bed because my blood pressure's all whacked out.
Yeah, now that I'm here, I'm not letting him ration food.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Are you moved, or are you still under visiting?
I'm visiting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I came down Friday. My brother dropped me off.
Cool.
So I'm going to be here for about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm going to be here for about 2 weeks, and depending on how he feels after 2 weeks, I'll either go home by flight or he'll be coming back with me. If he's still not feeling like he can go back to work.
It took a few months last time I had an ablation before my heart was settled down enough I could do anything real physical.
So my family's already said that we're dragging his ass there. We're gonna turn off utilities and stuff. So.
Oh.
Dogs and all.
Can't turn him off completely. I'm gonna have him himself. So. Yeah, my operation is tomorrow, so that'll be a potential day.
What exactly are they doing?
Radio frequency ablation on my heart.
Actually, my one boss, he had that done.
Yeah. This will be my second one.
He had his second one.
Yeah. They couldn't get everything the first time. I just had too many spots, and I was under for a very long time, so they didn't want to keep me under any further.
His heart was out of rhythm.
Yeah.
Atrial fibrillation is all I've got.
Okay.
And SVT as well.
Good.
Eh?
Sorry that took a little bit longer than usual.
Well, is the Mr. Desert Rat, you didn't drown when y'all got some rain out there the other day?
Oh shit, son of a bitch, I almost got hit by lightning. The freaking lightning hit in my backyard probably about 30 feet from where I was standing.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Trains were exciting.
That lightning would just put a little bit of excitement back in your life, Dominion.
Oh no, that's like scared the heck out of me. My heart was hurting for a couple minutes. It scared the hell out of me. I've seen lightning hit the ground like a mile down the road this way or whatever, but not 30 feet from my face.
You know, that's definitely creepy.
Yeah.
Rather startling, I'd say.
Make your hair stand up.
Yeah.
I guess in my case,
Yeah, not you.
we really have much of a say in that.
Make your pubes stand
Hair
up.
stand out.
Yeah. And the face will get all itchy.
And the hair. Oh, wait a minute, you don't have them there. Never mind.
Not here on my arms. Oh, no chest hair, but.
I many surgeries. Learned.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll be back in a couple minutes. I got to go get ready for work.
All right. Hello, Rebecca Adams. Yeah, is that a real invasive surgery, there, Sean? Sir Burg, or is it just
It's considered semi-outpatient. I mean, they got to keep me overnight.
Yeah. And the last one though was between 7 and 12 hours long. So
Yeah, I don't know how to. I mean, it's not like open heart surgery or nothing. I mean,
No.
where they had to actually go cut you open and stuff like that.
it's
Right.
still just as scary though.
Yeah.
And his family can't actually be here because his mom went through a pretty aggressive surgery herself 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, she had a cancerous tumor in her lower part of her esophagus, so she had her esophagus removed and all that here recently.
Oh wow!
So
she's been in ICU here for the last several days.
yeah, and we haven't. They've been keeping things from her because they can't tell her everything that's been happening here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my short-term disability I was supposed to cover all the time I was off work was denied, so I have zero income at all. Yay.
For 2 months.
I can't believe they denied all your disability.
They're gonna let us. The disability is gonna start as of tomorrow when the surgery happens.
That's horseshit.
Yeah, it is.
So we're still fighting it, but the problem was nobody knows who made the decision to pull him from work, and they're all denying it. So he's just like, "Well, you guys told me I couldn't work. What the hell is going on here?"
Well, they're all going to deny it because they don't want to be the one that when you pursue legal action to go after.
Well, guess what? They're not going to appreciate when I get there. I mean, they've already dealt a little bit with his sister. I'm the nice one, but I won't be so nice in this particular case. Your sister's a little scary.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason why you pay into workman's comp, or why the employer pays into workman's comp, and that comes out of your fucking whatever.
My benefits comes out of my check, but
yeah.
But someone either is Aetna or like
doctor.
It's probably Aetna because they don't. If they can get away with it, they will.
They sent the notice into my employer saying just start my date being off as of this month, and then finally get my paperwork in from my doctors, and we denied your claim. Like what?
Yeah, that sounds like something Aetna would do.
Yeah.
So here I am. I got my mortgage and my utilities I need paid, and I got no money to pay.
So the thing we're going to try now is reach out to the doctor and be like, I'm going to try and see if I can. I don't understand why they wouldn't write it saying that this person was off, because he obviously couldn't do much. And one of the parts of his job is he has to stand on the high ladders and
not just high ladders, but I got to get under machinery and.
Yeah. So can you imagine having someone with a heart condition like his standing on this high machinery and on, what do they call the lift? Get on?
The aerial boom lifts?
Yeah. And they try putting him on reduced work, but even that's not good enough, right? Like he can't even handle sitting for that many hours, let alone.
Yeah, it's been rough.
Yeah, I mean you can't get any real altitude with the heart conditioning because the higher you go, the thinner your blood gets.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what type of height you're talking about on a ladder, but.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully I'm not too scared of heights, but still, when you're freaking 40 feet up in the air on a rickety boom.
40 feet up in the air, that's high enough that you don't need that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually I'm working by myself, so I'm up near the ceiling. No one's going to see me if I keel over in the basket.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit.
Nope, you're not allowed to keel over into anything.
I was just saying. I'm like,
Well,
I got my job.
well, this could work one of two ways, Sarah. You could always move him back there and have him apply for citizenship there.
Honestly, we've been thinking about it just because this, even with this surgery, there's always probably going to be a chance it could happen again. And once he becomes a citizen, all of that shit's covered. The only thing he'd have to pay for would be his medication.
And just fucking file bankruptcy in the U.S. and fucking leave.
Yeah. I'm sure they have some kind of border agreement for shit like that.
Actually, maybe not so much because my cousin.
Yeah, actually not so much. That doesn't follow you.
Yeah, she left like $30,000 in student loans in Canada, and then after 7 years, just bankrupt out of them.
I see.
Yeah, it doesn't really follow you.
She refused to pay it for the longest time.
Huh. Who knew?
Knew that my cousin was busy.
Well, I wasn't saying that.
She is.
I was just saying, such loopholes exist in the
Oh, yeah, they
system
do.
like that.
You just gotta find a big enough U-Haul to put everything in and put his bike in there and just.
Well, it's easier to do that than to move my 3 motorcycles this way.
That is true. You do have much more than me.
And the garage that they'd be moving into is equivalent to what you have, but not as tall
Yeah.
in places. Maybe tall enough for bike lift though.
Yeah. At least that.
What? Fine. Only this one.
Yeah, I mean, if you apply for citizenship and give up your U.S. citizenship, you can file for bankruptcy all you want. They really can't follow you because you're no longer a citizen of the U.S.
Yeah.
I wouldn't never give up citizenship, but I mean, it would make it harder for him to visit his parents, which is not a good thing either.
Yeah, there's that. Getting arrested at the border would be awesome.
For what?
I don't know, delinquency or some shit. I have no idea. I'm just thinking.
Well, again, the way bankruptcy works, I mean, pretty much you just say, hey, I can't pay it. This is what I can pay or cannot pay. You're just going to have to take what I can pay you. That's more or less what bankruptcy is. It's a cease and desist from a lawyer that basically says that, hey, he can't financially do it, and either you take this or you take nothing, and you take a loss.
I told him all he has to do is to sign if he was to do something like that, sign the bike over to like my mother or something.
Yeah, yes. Sign the stuff over to people they can't really pursue. Like, I mean, I imagine you probably still. I mean, they'll take the house if you still own it, because that's gonna go into default.
It depends. It bases off your income and your assets.
I mean, yeah, anything that you don't want to fall underneath that, yeah, definitely get it out of your name before you do it.
Yeah. I don't have any liens on the bike, and the only other valuable thing here is my tools and computer.
Get it out of the house before you file it, and just send it, man.
Now it's all up.
Yeah.
We'll have to hide this video.
Giving me ideas.
No, there's nothing. We're not talking about nothing that no one does. It ain't like no one does it. People do it every day.
Stop with the licking. No.
I had to do it after that accident I had.
Both of us had. He done chapter 7. I done chapter 13. It's based off your income and your assets. It's a sliding scale, is what it is. If your home is paid for, you're screwed.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be paying this anytime soon. The guy got a 30-year thing.
Yeah, my mother's been, they've been talking about leaving us, not that leaving us the house, but the house that I've grown up in. My mom has kind of put it in her will that it's going to get split between all of us. And my brothers and sisters have said, that they think that if we were to move there, we would be able to take the house over, as long as we are willing to have Ryan live with us.
Hell no.
So what if you went and got like a $50,000 loan, right? Like a personal loan or whatever, and then you went and bought like a new truck and paid off some other debt or some shit like that, and you started paying it back, but then you got to a point where you couldn't pay off the rest of the debt, like, or that loan. What would you do then? A
lot of times they'll make it so you have a limit on assets. So say a vehicle is only worth about $8,000. It would leave you with $8,000. You're allowed. My friend, when he went through his bankruptcy, he was allowed to have $8,000 worth of assets, which left him his car and his bike. He was allowed to have both of those. Everything else that he had kind of got broken up, and he had to like get rid of other vehicles.
Yeah, when you file bankruptcy, you're allowed one vehicle, and motorcycles does count as a vehicle under bankruptcy.
Yeah.
As long as it's not worth, over a certain amount.
Just say it's not running, it's trash, and it's worth $200.
Yeah, because it's like I've been needing to, like, my truck that I have now, it's fucking like almost 20 years old and whatnot, and it's like I'm tired of having to spend like $1,000 on fixing something on it every summer, or like $2,500 a year to keep the damn thing running. And I still owe some money on my dirt bike, and I owe some money on my credit cards. I've been wanting to go get one personal loan to go buy a new truck, and then pay off my debt and shit. But it's like, what happens if I don't?
I love my internet. I was trying to answer that.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, what you're talking about, Sarafyna, is a secured loan. What he's talking about is an unsecured loan. Unsecured loan is when you borrow money of no collateral, which means that if you were to default on it, there's legally nothing that they can take possession of to try to recoup that loss. Now, the only thing they can really do is they can hound you with collection calls, and they can threaten to take you to court over. But well, first of all, I don't know if any place is going to agree to a $50,000 personal loan. About the max a personal loan will go is about $10,000. That's about the most a bank or any lending agency is willing to give you an unsecured loan. But to remember, those unsecured loans, it's normally a higher interest rate because they're taking more of a risk. So it's going to be a higher interest rate, so that if they do get soaked on it, then they're going to make more money back. But in a way, an unsecured loan kind of looks better, especially if you pay it off, looks better in your credit report because it shows that you're responsible enough to pay on it.
Yeah.
But they also punish you because, one, there's no collateral they can take if you do default on it. That's why a lot of places, like if you go, like I said, the most I've ever seen they'll let you do is about $10,000. Anything over that, they want something of equal value for collateral, something that they can kind of come after and put a lien on.
But also, they have loans, why they let you do them, because they put a lien on that vehicle, and if something happens, they'll just take the vehicle.
Exactly.
Right.
Or
a lien it lasts indefinitely. I know from Virginia.
That's why a lot of times you'll see a fairly new car up for sale and it'll say no title.
Yeah.
But mainly what that means is either one, the bank has it and they're hiding the car and they're just trying to sell it, get rid of it, or or it's already gotten to the point to where they can't pay on it. They know they're coming. So they're trying to sell it to pay off to get to hopefully get the title, but they never do because most of the time they're so upside down on the car. There's no possible way to do it because you got to take such a loss. Or another thing you'll see is like takeover payments because basically they're trying to get out from underneath it.
Yeah. Well, I had to. I mean, on this house, this double wide I got down here in South Carolina, it basically the only reason I was able to keep it was because I owed more on the damn thing than it was worth, and as long as they said as long as I kept payments up to keep the finance company satisfied, that they couldn't touch it. So I mean, I can walk away from it since this thing has went through Chapter 7 bankruptcy, which amounts to basically now I'm just renting to own the place. So I could basically call them up tomorrow and tell them come get it, and they anything they can do about it.
It won't hurt your credit either.
And they can, I mean, and since they went through bankruptcy, they can't hurt my credit anymore because of what happened. But
when he filed for Chapter 7, because he was allowed to file Chapter 7, his assets, he didn't have any like equity in his assets that would equal his total debt. So he got to file Chapter 7. All of his debt went away. When I filed for Chapter 13, I had no debt. Everything I had was paid for. My house, my land, my vehicle, everything. So I had no choice but to pay. But what I done was kind of sneakily, but it's the best way to do it. If you want to do Chapter 13, have an appraiser to come out, an assessor to come out and reassess your house. And they will more than likely lower the amount that it's assessed at. That will be that much less money you have to pay back. But if you don't have enough equity in your house to balance out your debt, you'll probably be able to file for Chapter 7. You're only allowed one vehicle, but my lawyer told me to let all of my medical bills and everything mount up for 1 year. Because what happened was when I was in the hospital and had the baby, my total bill for 4 days came to $250,000.
Yeah.
So I had no choice but to file. And he said to keep all receipts and everything, statements and everything. And I said, well, what about if they file a lien or something? He said, well, then we'll do something. He could have went to court and asked for a stay or something. I can't remember what he said it was. But for 1 whole year, I saved all my statements and everything and then took them to his office and filed for bankruptcy. And all I had to pay was $235 a month for 3.5 years, wasn't it? And then all my debt went away. So, but it's easier for us to get credit now than it was if we would have paid all those bills.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in some cases a bankruptcy looks better than a delinquency than a repay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we walked away from our bankruptcy and immediately started getting loans like the month after. But you don't want to have any money in your savings or checking. You don't want to get married. That's another thing with it too, because then all of your debt and assets and income comes as one. So it's better if you stay single. That's what we found out when we went through it, because we had just been married a few months, hadn't we? And the lawyer's like, well, y'all should have waited a few more months to get married. He said, because then I could have filed for Chapter 7 and all of my debt would have went away instead of having to file for Chapter 13. Because they had to count his income with mine, even though he didn't own, his name wasn't on anything I owned. So
that's the old deal of once, when you marry, one becomes both.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, after that accident, I couldn't mentally drive that truck anymore.
Yeah.
It wasn't that I couldn't physically drive it. It was more that I couldn't mentally. So I mean, I ended up sitting there. I had already burned through all of my savings and all that stuff. So they wasn't nothing they could come after on me.
Yeah, you just want to make sure you empty out all your bank accounts, checking and savings. You don't want to show any balance in them, because that's the first thing they take. They're like, okay, you got $1,000 in your checking. We're taking that immediately, and they put it towards your debt. You don't want to do that. You want to have a zero balance on both.
It'd be nice if I even had a savings, but the way things have been, I have no money for that either.
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like if you have all these bills coming and you can't pay them, they start going to collections, and once they go to collections, that's when it starts looking bad, because then they can report that back to your credit. Then some places, like credit cards, some collection agencies will actually put a warrant in debt against you, and then that does show up on your credit. So it's kind of like bankruptcy is honestly the best way to go, but you have to wait and make sure that you get all your bills and everything. Then that way everything is exhausted or whatever in bankruptcy. But that's what we did.
Yeah,
I don't regret it. I'm glad I did it now.
Look at this stupid dog.
She likes to sit.
I think it's back there.
The particular hospital you're dealing with, there's not they don't have something like a charity plan or something other, since you're not able to work right now, and you're not as necessarily a charity plan, but a way of.
Well, there's like
it would have to be like a Catholic or Christian or Presbyterian hospital or something like that.
Yeah.
Well,
a lot of hospitals now are starting to turn to for-profit.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know the one that I will see going to in Virginia up there, that they had a program that if you wasn't making X amount of money each month, then you could qualify for their program, and you could still see the doctors and stuff like that. So, I mean,
well, a lot of times that'll pay a percentage, but you still have a bill.
Well, they paid 100% of mine up there in Virginia.
My friend was telling me something about possibly, seeing Sean's been having so much missed work this year, he's going to be under the level where he could possibly qualify next season for Medicare.
Yeah, well, that's also a possibility.
Yeah, but some doctors won't take Medicare.
Yeah, but most of them will take Medicaid, though. That's
what they were thinking. What she said, though,
because Medicaid is state sponsored, and Medicare is federal, but Medicaid is state sponsored. So.
My friend mentioned that I guess with Medicaid, there's a possibility they might backdate it 6 months. So if that's the case, we qualify, we might be able to get this surgery covered underneath it.
Yeah, that's what was kind of trying to explain there.
You almost have to go talk to a caseworker about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, like I said, my friend, she's had to fight a lot lately with everything medical, so she's gotten everything that she's asked for. Let's just say that she's one of those people. And I laughed. I'm like, so does that mean you're going to come down and help us if they ignore me?
That'd be nice.
She can be the scary one. She's awesome. She's the one who helped me through an issue with a shady car dealership.
Oh.
Yeah, fun times all around. Whee!
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah.
I don't know. All of this happened before Obamacare mess, so I don't know what it is, what happened, whether they even still have those programs or not. But,
yeah.
Oh no, the program's still probably there. it depends on the location.
Yeah.
I know my dad, and there was a period where both my dad and my mom was both in the hospital for like 2 weeks, and they're both over 65, so they're on what's it called?
Medicare.
Yeah. Well, before that was all fully set and done. They're still getting, well, I think they just paid it off, but they're still getting bills from that last visit. And my mom had a bunch of pre-existing bills from all the years that they didn't have health or insurance.
Yeah.
And
well, that's where I had with the bankruptcy took care of most of that. So in that case, so I mean, as far as covering those my past medical bills and stuff. So but, yeah, I mean.
Yeah. Well, right now I know I got a mountain of medical bills still to pay, but that's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, that's something we're gonna have to deal with in the future, but that's for future us. Let's just worry about tomorrow us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need to get an income so I can start paying this shit off.
Yeah.
Because trying to sell all my possessions hasn't really worked out all that great yet.
oh,
No.
best way to go about this when you get everything all settled and you start getting income again. Look into like some type of debt consolidation, something that will.
Well, I've got that with my credit card right now, but as far as everything else, it's just doctor's bills.
Well, doctor bills is still considered debt. You can still consolidate those.
Should we could get them on one payment?
Yeah.
I mean, it stretches them out for quite a while to do that, and it's not the best way to go about it, but
Do one payment and then 6 or 7 that you have to kind of juggle.
yeah. Because what's going to happen once you do start paying it, you're just going to get nothing but bills in the mail.
Yeah, that's
because you're going to get the doctor's fee, you're going to get the hospital's fee, you're going to get the radiology, or everyone that touches or looks at you, you're going to get a bill from them.
Yeah. And that's never going to change.
no.
I'll tell y'all something funny. I had to go to the emergency room when we got down here because I've got gastritis and ate the wrong food. I start vomiting anyway. So there was a girl behind me or somewhere after me. They put her name on my bills with my social security number, address, and everything. And they ended up sending my bill to collections. I have been after them people for 4 months now to get it fixed.
They don't care.
No, they don't. And I told them, I said, y'all don't care because y'all don't have to pay the bill. The consumer does, people like me. And I told them, I said, I wonder how many times y'all have done this to other people, especially the elderly, and they just went and paid the bill, not paid attention to it. Those are the ones I feel sorry for.
Oh yeah, they'll call up and just start give them the right act because they have a bill, and they're like, a lot of them like what, and then they just keep harping, they just keep calling to where they finally give in. That's why a lot of these scams end up working, because they just keep hammering the phones.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you one thing too, and it's for anybody. If you have, whether you have the insurance or not, when you get a bill, if you call the billing office and say, if I pay cash price now, if I pay the bill now, can you give me a discount? Many times they will, because Daryl has to have his a certain test done on his blood sugar done every so many months. It's $300 some, and his insurance doesn't cover it. So I always call the billing office and I say, can I get a discount if I paid in full now? And she said yes. So $300 some, we end up having to pay what, $30 some of it?
Yeah.
So that's a trick too to keep in thought there. But before you call, you want to make sure you got enough money to pay it if they give you a discount.
Yeah.
So that's another trick too.
Yeah, but
The hospitals.
yeah, but where do you go to pay it in cash? Some places don't accept cash in person.
We do debit card over the phone.
Yeah, but that's not really cash though. That's a credit transaction.
Yeah, well, they consider it cash though.
But as long as they get it where they can show it as paid in full.
Yeah, they just want it paid in full is what it is. What time is your surgery, Sean?
I got to be at the hospital tomorrow at 10:30. Surgery's at 12. I think.
Did they say how long it would take?
The last time it was over 7 hours. He thinks it's 7 hours. His dad said 12, so I don't.
Wow.
Well, Sarafyna, make sure you text me and let me know how he's going.
Oh yeah, I will.
It'll be a little bit.
It'll be a. Definitely.
If not, I'll be calling you and say, where are you at?
Got it.
Or did Manny go?
I think he's still at work. He's in and out.
Yeah. He works retail, so he's got to deal with the customers.
Sarafyna, how long are you down here for?
2 weeks is what I'm here for, and if he's not feeling well, I'm bringing him home with me.
Now, how long would he be able to stay with you?
Well, until he's well, right?
Yeah.
And the good thing about where we are, I'll tell his doctor straight out. I need, if he's down longer than 2 weeks, then I want them to do a referral to a hospital in Buffalo, and we'll do his appointments in Buffalo.
That's
Yeah.
good. At least y'all have a plan.
Yeah.
But my family is like, bring everything, bring the dogs, everything must.
Dumping.
How close are you to the border in Buffalo?
Depending on how busy the border is, I can usually get across the border in half an hour.
Okay, how long does it take you to get there?
25 minutes.
Oh, you're that close. Okay.
Yeah, there's actually, within 25 minutes of my house, there are 4 border crossings.
Okay.
2 of them in Niagara Falls, and then 1 of them in Buffalo, that crosses it from over into Buffalo. That's the one I usually take when I go to visit Sean, but when I go out to like biker events, I usually end up going across the ones in Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Right, all of a sudden.
Yeah.
No, it's not too far. We actually got a really good border crossing man the other day. He didn't ask us about the fact that we had 4 to 5 big boxes of food plus a cooler filled with frozen meat and cheese.
What the hell?
We were honest with them. I told them exactly what we were going to be doing, and then he asked us questions. Well, asked me specifically questions about if I understood how immigration works, and I answered a few of his questions. So I guess he realized I had some education on what the process was.
You know how border crossings work? No, sir. That's why I have a whole bunch of stuff from Canada going into the U.S.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he didn't ask a thing. I mean, there's so much food here right now, and we couldn't even put it away. It's all on the kitchen table right now, and we're talking what, like 30 cans of soup.
There's a lot of stuff.
A freezer full of stuff. As much pasta and everything. Like just so much stuff. Sauces, everything. My mom donated, my aunt donated, my sister donated, and my brother sent.
Yeah, but if you take them back, you gotta take all that shit back.
No, but a lot of it's canned goods, so it can stay here.
Oh.
The only thing that we would take with us if we left would be anything that's perishable.
Oh.
So frozen meats and stuff like that. I think some more hamburgers for more spaghetti.
Oh yeah, more spaghetti.
I love spaghetti.
He really looks excited over that.
Well, what he had today was he had a rice casserole that was made with all the same stuff you'd use in spaghetti, except used with rice. It took 6 minutes to cook it in our Instapot.
Yeah.
Which is that's the other thing I brought down with me. My sister gave us an Instapot pressure cooker.
This minion's having a hard time with its customers.
Oh shit.
That's what happens when you work in retail.
Well, we can sit here and pick on Minion United. He's got a customer. He listens to us what we're saying.
So where does he work that he's still on the stream?
No, that I don't know.
He said he works in a retail location. That's all he said.
Yeah. That's all we know.
But how do they let him have an earpiece in his ear while he's at work?
He's been there for like a week.
Yeah, we need to start picking on him about why he killed Cletus. I mean, his bike, so and stuff like that, so he can. So he wanted to listen to the customers complaining, I guess.
Yeah. Get all of his stuff. Do it. Leave him naked.
Oh, you need a new spyglass, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Yeah.
Found somebody laying there. Stole all their stuff.
Yeah.
We still their picture.
No. Can't steal that though.
What?
They could serve naked.
Oh yeah, leave him naked. Shit. Perfect.
I don't think I belong in a gosh damn retail store dealing with people.
Sure you do.
Oh, I had here. Well,
But Minion, why did you kill Cletus? That's what I want.
Oh no, I didn't kill that son of a bitch. He just needed a new pair of shoes.
Oh man.
okay.
Well, let me rephrase that. He just needed a new rear tire. There was 2 bolts that fell out that was holding the hours meter on that I could never find. And if I would have bought it at the bike shop where I bought the bike, I would have had to spend like $50 on a brand new hours meter just for the 2 bolts.
Kind of speeches.
And you know.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Just go to Tractor Supply and buy an assortment of screws.
Eventually find one that fits.
Maybe.
Just go straight to the metric section and keep working.
Yeah, right.
Size fits most.
Yeah.
Just go and say, I'll take one of each.
Right. Yeah, but no, it's like there's such a small, minuscule, freaking little bolt that's like I don't even think that my hardware store here even sells something that damn small.
Depends on the hardware store you're going to. There's one near where I live. They sell pretty much every freaking thing you can think of.
Right. I mean, I could have I could have bought like a whole like bolt kit where it's got like I don't know, like 150 different size nuts and bolts and shit, and that's got like 1,000 different pieces, but I didn't want to spend like $75 on it.
No, you don't gotta do that.
Yeah. Hold on real quick, I'll be right back.
I'd bust out the duct tape first.
but zip ties work pretty good too.
If it's good enough for NASCAR, by God, it's good enough for me.
Put on my ghillie gear.
I don't have any.
Some of the dyno.
This Peaches ain't seen that name in a while.
Yeah. Okay.
So what else is going on in your life, Sarafyna? I ain't got to talk to you in a while, so.
Yeah, it has been a while. I'm kind of still looking for work. However, I did have an appointment the day before I left. I had an appointment before we left. It's Job Solutions, and what they talked to me about. I'm looking into going into motorcycle technician apprenticeship.
Yeah.
Which
Are you giving up on help desk?
fuck help desk.
Okay, that's a yes. She's giving up on.
Tell us how you really feel.
Well, there you go. To give you an idea, my mom asked me if I wanted to work for something called Canadian Tire Acceptance. They pay like $30 an hour. Really good money for a call center. And when she asked if you could get in there, would you? My response to her was instantly, hell fucking no. And I don't swear at my mother, but I swore at her there. Like, there's not a chance. I don't like people that much when it comes to phone calls, because you never know who you're going to talk to before you talk to them. It's just, why would I put myself through that much stress again?
Well, that's something I don't miss having to work with the public. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm good with not ever having to lift another phone again. And honestly, having worked on I don't know if anyone, when I went to visit Sean the last time, we fixed my brother's car. We replaced the wheel bearings.
Yeah, that was a job.
It was fun though. And I learned that I have the motorcycle the mechanic lingo down. I know how to use every single cuss word in all the right order.
Oh, I've never heard wheel bearings and fun in the same sentence.
I was fixing to say.
No, I think maybe not so much the job itself that was fun. It was the fact that when it was done, you feel so freaking fulfilled to get something like that done. I mean, and I had a mechanic later on look at the job, and they said we did a good job. So I'm happy.
But they actually inspected our work, huh?
So, well, they were putting the sensor on.
Oh.
They were impressed that we were willing to take on that particular task.
So I have a confession to make.
Oh.
What is
My name's really not Minion Moto. It's Chupacabras Bandito.
Okay, Chupacabra.
Oh goodness.
No, can't go there. Can we just call you Mr. Bubbles for a shortcut?
Yeah, you can do that. I give you the pass. Call me Bubbles.
All right. Because I damn sure can't spell chupacabra or whatever the hell you said.
I'll spell it out in the side chat for you.
Yeah, you using a foreign language over another chat in the chat room over there.
Yeah, it's called.
I can't even pronounce that either.
Chupacabras Bandito.
Bandito.
Yeah.
Ajá, estoy yo.
Órale,
So-
güey.
Everybody.
Right here.
Oh.
So, how's the used car emporium and real estate going out there? You selling much in real estate lately?
Well, it's kind of nice because I got that boat that was in one of my videos, and I have like 3 jet skis out there that I found, and then I got like probably about 15, 20 different car tires and with rims on them. And so yeah, I'm building my empire a little bit.
The Empire.
Oh, y'all had to start a junk pile somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
See, my problem is I started junk pile, then I get rid of it.
The day after I get rid of my junk pile, I need something out of it. So.
Oh, that's tough. This time the junk pile is gone. Tired of looking at it.
You done been told.
Yeah. Yeah. The boss has done laid down the word again.
It happens. Just have to get used to it.
I have to mow, not you. And me.
Yeah.
You know, see, here's the thing. Women claim to be the boss. We say that they are the boss just to agree, just to make them happy. But in reality, we're the boss. And yeah.
And you still wonder why you're single, man.
No, I'm still single because I don't want to get married. I don't have plans on getting married right this moment. Believe me, I like getting.
All I can say.
My thing is I like to be able to wake up in the gosh dang morning and be like, you know what, I'm gonna go for a ride and be able to go for a ride and be out there for as long as I want and not have to answer to anybody.
You can still do that when you're with someone. You just gotta be ready for the ear beating when you get home.
Yeah.
Do what?
Or find somebody that rides too. Then it's that's both worlds.
Well, like I said, you can still do it. You just gotta be ready for the ear beating when you get home.
Yeah, well, that's just the problem. I don't want somebody barking all up in my ear 24/7. I get enough of that bullshit from everybody else, like my boss and So. But I guess when I finally decide to grow up, that won't be too much of a problem.
You decide to grow up.
You never decide to grow up. You just eventually one day decide that.
Yeah, right.
How you doing, Moto Matt, man?
What's up, Moto? You got to remember, age is just a number.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a mentality on what you think about it and how you use it.
Oh. Oh.
As long as Sir Burg doesn't wake up talking smack like I did.
If anything, I'll be saying will be complete gibberish. Nonsensical in every way.
Well, when Delisa come back, when she was mentioning every dude's name that she could but mine. I didn't hear my name come out of her mouth that day. So yeah, she was talking about YouTube videos that she'd watched or something or other about arson rides, throwing the cat in the trash, and suburban delinquent.
Cat.
Something we watched the night before.
Arson Ride hadn't done the video in quite a while. He's pretty much a Twitch streamer now.
Yeah, he's pretty much give up.
I don't think it's so much he gave up. It's just the bike he bought turned into a money pit.
Yeah, he's still working on getting new bikes. Getting that bike fixed. But yeah, it sucks for him.
So he's just pretty much been Twitch streaming.
Yeah, I watched the streams.
I watch him too sometimes.
He's funny enough.
But that's like he did go to SCMM, but he borrowed his dad's bike.
Yeah, he mentioned that he had to because his bike wasn't going to be ready in time.
No, I think he's pretty much doing a full teardown rebuild. He should have left that thing where it was set.
And it was his baby. Why would he do that?
Well, no, actually, no, that really wasn't his baby.
No, what was the
baby got stolen.
I was thinking ever so slightly.
Yeah, that KLR was the one that he loved.
That was the one that got stolen, which I cannot believe that bike got stolen. Someone.
Desperation.
Well, no, because they're close enough to the border. So that thing's running drugs across the border now. That's what they pretty much do with their street and trail bikes.
Yeah.
Hey, so being up there in Canada, if a white guy from America crosses the border illegally, are we still illegal aliens to you guys?
That's the way it works with everybody, isn't it?
Okay.
Okay, that's all he wants to know.
I just leave it at that.
It doesn't really matter where you're from. If you cross the border when you're not supposed to be here, you're considered an illegal alien. You're a little less obvious.
So if I go over there legally, am I still considered an alien, or am I considered a person?
You're considered a person.
Depends.
Okay.
I identify as a meat popsicle.
Right.
It depends.
Talking to, because given her choice, her response whenever someone asks her about Canada and U.S., they're our neighbors. We should be American. I'm like, no, Canadian. Love being Canadian. Mom, quiet.
Well, I mean, if you're, I guess it all depends on what part of Canada you go into. If you're going to Quebec, everybody's a damn alien. So I mean.
She has some choice words about Quebec, I'm sure.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, living here in California, everybody is an alien because they all are like, they say something or they do something a certain way, and you look at them like, dude, the fuck, who are you and what are you doing?
Yeah, we, for us, I have passion to say, just like for anyone from there. Yeah. Yeah, no, not everybody is. It's just we kind of have open doors when it comes to people coming into the country. Just look at our premier. He's an asshole. He gives them better benefits than he does his own people. Oh, you want to come here? We'll give you everything. We'll give you a store. We'll give you a place to stay. We'll feed you. We'll give you better medical benefits than we give people who actually live there for the entire life. Oh yeah, peace and fun.
So what you're telling me is I need to move to Canada.
If you prove that you are being oppressed in your current country, yeah, they'll pay for everything.
That shouldn't be too hard. That shouldn't be too hard.
I heard it all.
I would not make it in Canada.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, the only place I would say that you have that make it hard that's bad about Canada is Quebec. I mean, other than that, from what I understand, most of Canada don't even like Quebec. So, I mean, and Quebec don't like anybody from Canada. So.
They don't even want to be Canadian. They just want to be Quebecois.
Oh, here's something for your gun. Was it tasty?
I was gonna say that was well brought up.
Actually, it was dry.
Oh, my cup is empty. Sadness.
You'll have it on these big.
Oh, we have more. Would you like some more?
Yes. Get a woman.
See, I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could be trusted living in Canada because the first thing I would do is I'd go find Snowcat.
I'm just waiting to be snapped.
I don't know if I could be trusted.
There's the weeaboo talking about a stranger.
Weeboo. Hey, Weeboo.
Hey, how are you guys?
Hi. I haven't talked to you in a while.
Oh yeah, it's definitely been a while. How are you, Sean?
Hey, Weeboo.
Hey.
Yeah.
Did you get a bike yet?
No.
No. Oh.
This week still working?
Yeah.
Did you go to SCMM?
No. I had to work and other things.
Oh.
Well, shit.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I didn't go either.
That's cool. Yeah.
Oh.
I get payback for that.
Uh-oh. You didn't say yes, dear.
I didn't go up.
So, Sarafyna's in Ohio, I think.
Love you, honey. I second you down his shirt.
Yeah, she did.
It's advice.
It's better than a snack.
Hurts less, too.
Oh, gracious.
You're a bad influence on people, Darren.
Oh,
Shame on you.
Damn it, Daryl.
Don't die on us, please.
That is very bad for morale.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, let me rephrase this. I love you, sir, and I want you to be around, so don't leave.
Exactly.
Do not die on my watch. That is very bad for morale.
Okay, how about this? We all love you, bud, and we're rooting for you.
Hey. Appreciate it.
And
Right
me,
on.
you're walking a thin line because if you move to the East Coast with us, I better hear yes, dear after every word I say, not just a sentence.
I suppose
dear.
I'll require some tutelage in that area.
Okay, Delissa. Yes, dear.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. She means it too. Don't make her get the fifth wheel puller out.
Yes, dear.
Have to condition him so he can find him a girl.
Oh, crap. Well,
Hey,
send it to him on Instagram.
I don't want none of these hooter rat sons of bitches around here. I want them real redneck chicks like yourself.
Well, back in Pulaski, I'll hook you up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to because these hooter
Don't,
rat bitches around. It's horrible.
don't move on this side of the country, minion.
Yeah, right. Kind of tired of these hooter rat motherfuckers running around here.
Where do you live?
California.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the worst fucking part of California too. I'm a minimum of 3 hours from anything. 3 hours from LA, 3 hours from Arizona, 3 hours from Big Bear, 3 hours from Mexico, 4.5 hours from Nevada, Vegas. So I'm like, and I only have one way in here and one way out, and that's the I-10 freeway.
Where the hell are you in California?
Palm Springs,
Oh,
where SCMM happens. So yeah.
Yeah. I live about 40 minutes away from Orlando.
Yeah.
yeah, but you're pretty much a motorcycle mecca, dude.
In the blueprints folder.
California's motorcycle mecca.
Yeah, Florida's pretty good too. It's just no lane splitting.
California's one of the few places you can ride year round.
Yeah.
This folder here.
No, but where'd it go?
I don't know.
You transferred it onto your. Have fun sorting.
We can go to the ocean from within an hour from either direction. So he's in a pretty good spot itself. So as far as motorcycles goes, it stays warm down there most of the year too. So.
Oh yeah, it's
we
got up to about 85 degrees today, 85, 90.
Yeah, there's a weeaboo over there.
Hey, weeaboo.
Hey.
I was too busy throwing ice cubes at Sean.
It's fine.
How you doing? How's work been?
Tough, but getting used to it.
Well, that's good. I know that you don't get as much time online as you used to because of being super busy.
And it might get even worse. I might be working 7 days a week the next month.
You better get getting paid well
Is that
for it.
even legal?
I don't think it's legal.
Oh no, it's legal. Trust me.
It's legal. Yeah.
Not legal.
Yeah, when a big job comes along that makes the owner a bunch of money, trust me, they'll do it.
Yeah, here it's illegal. You can't work more than 10 consecutive days in a row.
Yeah.
I prefer.
Pretty much a lot of people in the company are going to be working 7 days a week for probably a couple months straight.
I guess it makes sense because here, like we have, it's not here, but where I live, rules for employees are actually good. They force employers to be good to their employees.
Yeah, it's not so much that way here.
You can't be forced to work unless you sign it in your contract. You can't be forced to work holidays. They can't make you work more than 10 days in a row. And they also cannot schedule you a shift within, I think it's like 8 hours. So if you do a close, they can't schedule you less than 8 hours away. So I don't know how that works here.
Yeah, it's not really that way. But
Works here.
I mean, it's if I'm exhausted, I'm just gonna tell them, hey, I'm not coming in today. If they want, they can fire my ass. But I'm not gonna work myself to complete and utter exhaustion.
No, it's not healthy.
Yeah.
We'll see how it works here. It's pretty much if they want you to work 24 hours straight, 24 hours straight.
Yeah. You either basically you agree to it or you go, no, fuck you. Pretty much how it works here. But
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that I don't.
What?
Canada.
What about Canada?
Yeah.
I must have missed that conversation.
Well, we're talking about things that I don't like, and you want me to move here, and I want you to move there. Anyway.
Yeah.
I love you.
I hear that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you.
Mm-hmm. Like that ice cube?
Yeah. Great. Refreshing.
I had a feeling you'd say that. Good.
Oh, yeah.
Am I in here?
Yep.
Yeah, you're in here.
What's going on, everybody?
what's up?
Not a whole lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Filling on the tubes of
you.
pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we won't say that you're too incredibly crazy.
Freaking dinosaur in the way. Dinosaur pisses me off. Everywhere. Yeah, not much. Got my heart surgery going tomorrow, so just kind of touching base with everyone for that.
Yeah.
And just kind of know what's going on with that.
Are you guys gonna be on here for a while?
As long as this one can stay awake. He's got the sleep hours of a toddler these days.
Yeah.
Right on. Well,
Oh, sit
gotta
down
go
and
out.
need to talk. Oh my God, go bad. It's so tired.
Before that, I'm supposed to get up at that hour.
He was that way before, but he has to go to work early.
Oh, you're thinking
Yeah.
I feel like I go to bed at 8 a.m.? Really?
No.
Well, I'll tell you this: even if you guys aren't live and whoever's left in here, I'll hit you guys back up and.
Alrighty.
All right, man.
Later.
Take care.
Okay.
All right, well, I'll hit you guys back up in a little bit, so I gotta get the heck out of work.
All right.
Here, we'll be around.
All right, love y'all. Keep your head up. See y'all in a little bit.
Yeah. See ya.
See ya.
You know, that can kind of give a guy a complex when he comes on and then people start dropping out.
You're okay.
Oh.
It happens. People come and go. Holler's already been in here once. He left before we went live.
But
Yeah, he was in here when I joined and he left.
But Matt,
He does that. That's just taller. He comes and goes. He'll be back.
I'll be back in like 15 minutes and be like, "What's up, bitches?" And then he'll leave in about 10 minutes after that.
You saying he's got the attention span of tapioca?
Maybe.
Matt, you're like us. You're hillbillies. We expect everybody to leave when they show up.
Hey. No, I think I saw them a few days ago. I saw the most redneck person I've ever seen in my life. There was a dude. He was driving it around. A General Lee replica.
Well, there's a couple of those here.
He honked it and everything. Had the Dixie horn, all 9 yards.
Dude, you need to come to my neck of the woods. That's everyday affair here.
And the guy behind me in a big ass lifted F350 honked his air horn to General Lee. Like, oh wow. No, that's the first one I've ever seen. A replica generally.
No, dude, there used to be 3 General Lees and 4 cop cars rolling around here from the TV show.
Oh dang.
That were replicas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they chased each other all the time. they all knew each other, what it was. And they chased each other all the fucking time. The local cops thought it was hilarious.
Matt's about what, about an hour away from down there at Pigeon Forge or whatever, where Cooter's still got his place at down there.
Yeah, hour and a half.
Yeah, that's what I can say. It ain't too far down there.
Oh, I thought I recognized that accent from somewhere. Tennessee. That makes sense.
What accent?
As soon as he said hour and a half, I'm like, yep, he's from Tennessee. Because yeah, both my grandparents are from Tennessee, and they have the same accent.
Middle, east, west.
I can't. There's a
They're
link.
like 45 minutes. They're not far from Knoxville.
Oh, okay. Knoxville's 2 hours.
Yeah. How you doing tonight, Cave Troll?
You call you Cave Troll, man?
No, there's a
shit, is this?
No, Cave Troll's in the side chat.
Oh, it's in the side.
Oh.
Up, Cave Troll.
I also gave him a link, so hopefully if he wants to join us, he can.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know this was live.
Yeah, we were picking. We want to have everybody from Eastern Tennessee in here in a little while. So.
Now I feel stupid because it says live right there. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Thirsty.
Oh no.
So,
let's see.
So what is down there? What is good in Florida down there for off time?
For what time?
For your off time, your fun time. What do you do down there?
Mainly just kind of drive around, learn the streets and stuff. Go to the mall. Go to a few stores.
You ain't went to Disney World yet?
Oh no, not that ho-ho. No,
That's supposed to be
I've been for about a month and a half straight. I drove right by Universal Studios. It's on Sand Lake Road. It's a very, very busy road.
Yeah.
I had a job I was doing in that area with John Young and Sand Lake. And hated driving that every day. Miserable. Traffic there, usually a wreck. Everybody's an asshole in that area, and not fun.
Ain't nothing worse than I-4 across there now.
I-4 is not fun. You're probably familiar with like John Young Parkway then.
Yeah, I know where it's at.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, isn't it?
So let's see. You're on Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see who's down there. Downshift 83 is down there. Shade Seats Shade Tree Surgeon's down there.
Shade Tree lives about 3 hours away from me. He lives in Tampa, I think.
Moto Trippin lives down there, but he hasn't uploaded in a while. Salt the Wound lives down there.
I live quite a bit away from Tampa. I know. Lives in.
Well, Downship J3 lives in northern Florida. He moved.
Yeah, and Bino lives in northern Florida too. I live in central.
Yeah, what was that dude's name that they finally put all over the news down there about riding his motorcycle and slapping mirrors and all that stuff?
So that was California.
Now, there was one guy out of Florida that used to do that too. They finally, he was trying to keep his face hidden. If somebody finally showed out, they finally caught him, and he was out of Orlando down there, Orlando area down there. He worked at some restaurant.
I haven't heard of that. It wouldn't surprise me. I've seen some crazy shit.
The only one I knew of was the one in California, and that was roadblock.
Oh man, just 3 weeks ago when I was in downtown Orlando, saw a lady she was passed out on the sidewalk, firemen and stuff around her, and she overdosed, I assume. Yeah. Had a shirt on, but nothing else. Just passed out on the middle of the sidewalk, downtown Orlando, right near the I'll show you a picture of kind of the area.
Trying to think. Know what you're drinking?
Oh, what do I drink? Okay, I am drinking Godiva chocolate liqueur.
I'm trying to think who that could have been in Florida. I don't think who was down there.
You might also be familiar with this.
That's an awesome bottle.
Daryl, have you ever driven in downtown Orlando?
Yeah, I used to be in Florida every week down there.
Yeah, it was right around. It was pretty much. It was right at Lake Eola, where that park is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll screen share.
Yeah, that looks good.
It really is good. It's a little bit stronger than Bailey's.
Yeah, this area right here. Yeah, Lake Eola Park. Yeah, she's passed out somewhere over there on the sidewalk.
Now, if you ever see a big old tall guy about 6'8" walking around with a camera, filming about everything.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be Paul Zott with HD Broadcasting.
Yeah.
He goes to mud parks and stuff like that. So.
Ah, that's cool. Yeah. See that? Notice that. I thought that was really cool. The rainbow.
Yeah. He's constantly eating them $high restaurants and all that stuff right around that lake right down there.
Oh, that's a very, very high dollar area too. That's one of the most expensive places in Orlando you can live.
Yeah, well,
those are the people that live there buy like multi-$100,000, if not over $1 million condos.
Yeah, he's got he's a dentist from down there, but he's also a YouTuber. He's the one that actually got us started doing this stuff. He does mud bogs and he does kind of travel channels now. Now that he's back, since YouTube started their junk a while back, he had to quit doing the mud bogs.
Do they know they're muted? I can't hear them anymore.
Us?
Yeah, I'm not able to hear you guys.
hear me now?
Yep.
No, I wasn't able to hear Amy or Sean. I could tell they were talking, but I couldn't hear now. Now I can. I was able to hear you fine, though.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I was. But I mean,
Sorry to interrupt you.
He's a real good guy down there. If you ever run across, he'll be.
Yeah.
He, like I said, he's probably about 6'8".
Damn.
And he's got a big old jacked up golf cart that he rides around. He says it's an instrument of animal husbandry or something that he rides around, uses that golf cart to ride around down there and golf. He don't live too far from Orange Avenue, I don't think.
Okay. Yeah. See, I'm working now. I'm working right off of Orlando Avenue.
Okay.
If you've been around the Orlando Avenue or the Fairbanks area, that place, is an absolute hellhole to get through. Just going to lunch. My lunch it takes me about 20 minutes to go get lunch. Because all the traffic.
Yeah, it used to deliver down there all the time. So
Fairbanks?
I don't know whether it was Fairbanks. I don't know the exact area. I just know Orlando, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I know where John Young Parkway. I can remember
the city. Did you ever deliver in a city called Winter Park?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've probably been through Fairbanks. Oh. Like, let's say you would get off of I-4, go into Winter Park. If you got off of I-4 and went into Winter Park, you went on Fairbanks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hellhole of a street. Miserable. Especially for trucks.
I can imagine. There is some down there now.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of trucks. I-4 is probably worse than what you remember it. Because the roads are bumpy and rough and uneven. There's construction cones everywhere that are too damn close to the roadway.
Well, they've been working on I-4
ever since they built it.
Yeah, since the 80s.
Oh yeah.
That's a while.
Yeah, I-4 is a total piece of shit now. I very rarely ever take I-4.
Yeah.
I just basically I take the toll roads. Like 417, 429.
Now, Daryl, you guys when you go to South Carolina, you don't come through here, do you? You don't go 81, 20, on to 26?
No, we go 77 down 77.
Yeah, more of a straight shot. Yeah.
Yeah. Not like going towards Charlotte down there. But yeah, we don't ever get down. We want to go over that way some more, but we just don't stretch. We have a dog, so if we ever go down to anywhere that direction, I used to run down there a lot too. Like I said, I used to deliver Kodak or whatever it is down there.
Eastman. Yeah. Over in Kingsport.
Yeah, he used to deliver down there a lot. I mean, for the construction and big old tanks and pipe and stuff like that. I used to deliver in there all the time, but I have actually picked up a few loads out of there too.
The trucking life.
Yeah. That old country song says I've been everywhere. I've been a good bit of it. I ain't gonna say everywhere, but
yeah. And
I've probably been in your neck of the woods there too, Sean, sometime or another.
I'm sure. There's a lot of industry in my area along the Ohio River.
Yeah.
Did you do over the road? Is that what you did?
Yeah, I was over the road for 15 years. So
I don't know if I'd do over the road now the way some of the stuff is.
I don't know how they find truck drivers anymore. I can't find people with license to drive regular vehicles to work.
Well, because they come from Russia, or Croatia. There's a lot of Russian truck drivers. A lot of them.
yeah, there's
A lot of Indian truck drivers.
in a way, I'm way everything is worked out with electronic logbooks and all that stuff in trucks and all these days. I'm glad I'm not in a part of it anymore.
Oh, it's more than that now. They got the logbooks integrated into the truck. Some of the trucks so deep that if you even go a couple minutes after past your hours, it'll just shut the truck down.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous, especially where you live, Dante. With there's not enough truck places to park it.
Oh yeah,
Much less anything else.
Yeah, that's why when I see a truck on the side of the road, just with the lights on, I assume, yep, they went over their hours.
Yeah, I mean, there's.
Well, the one thing I've started to see is I've seen a lot of some of the older trucks come back on the road.
Yeah.
People are digging out the older trucks and redoing them because they don't have that tight integration with the logbooks to where they can't, especially the owner operators.
Yeah.
That because that way the truck doesn't shut off on them.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't care how much they say it's safety, but if you're in the middle of a traffic jam and the truck shuts off, what the hell are you supposed to do?
Yeah, I mean, you used to pull over, say I had a load going through Cleveland or somewhere like that, and I was going to hit it at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I used to pull over and take a 4-hour nap and cruise right on through, and just show that as my as break time or my nap time or whatever else on my logbook, and I could cruise right on through. Now you got to sit in that. You got to get out there and you got to clog up the traffic and everything else because you can't stop and take a break to let the traffic die down or whatever else.
Right.
I mean, take around Chicago up there, where all that stuff goes on around Chicago. I mean, used to it, you pull over before you got to Chicago, take a 4-hour nap, wake up, and you go straight on through Chicago without having to sit in traffic. But now you got to waste all that time going through Chicago. Right, the way your hours are laid out, if you don't, you got to go waste 4 hours of your driving time by having to sit in the damn traffic jam. I mean, it's a whole lot less safe than it was.
Well, what they're trying to do is they're wanting to guarantee shipment times, and there's some warehouses that are just not open at certain times, and
well, like us, I usually request a 7 a.m. delivery, and the reason for that is all the men are in the shop at 7 a.m. and then they go out to the job sites. But if it's there at 7, there's help to unload.
Yeah. Well, that's when I always wanted to deliver was 7 a.m. I mean, first thing in the morning.
K-Tro.
Hello, Cave Troll.
What up?
I mean, Moto Map Man then showed where you lived on a big fancy farm and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
Out on the lake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Money's in the house.
Big money.
Yeah, apparently my wife must be hiding it from me because I haven't seen any of it.
You don't know about that second home, huh?
Apparently not.
Yeah, Daryl, I would say driving up in those big cities, it's a different world. I don't know how you did it. I mean, you know, around here, you know, you see a big truck or even somebody pulling a camper or something, and they're trying to get turned or backed in. You kind of give them room and wait on them. And those bigger cities, they won't do that for you, would they?
No.
You're talking about the whole state of Pennsylvania.
Yeah. You just, I mean, pretty much you just have to, you just put it in reverse and eventually they'll stop. I mean, just put it in reverse and start backing up. They'll get out of your way somewhere or another.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
if you sit there and try to wait, they won't stop.
One thing you'll notice is a lot of the truckers that are from the area I live in are also not nearly as nice either. I had one where he had no turn signal on or anything, and I was passing him. He started to come over, like, quickly. I had to slam on my brakes, and yeah, had I been maybe a second later on slamming my brakes, I would have gotten crushed by a semi.
Yeah, well.
Oh yeah, I sped past him. I was pissed. I gave him the biggest middle finger.
Well, if you don't get the number one finger once a day, or at least once a day, you ain't doing it right to start with.
Yeah,
they don't realize it. You know.
You don't do it too much down here. Everybody's got a gun down here.
You look at kind of what that lane splitting they doing in California and all that stuff. You couldn't do that you can't do that anywhere on this East Coast because you'd get killed. You'd get run over in a damn heartbeat. I mean, that's just because you look at it. I mean, I can put my signal light on. Okay, I got 72 foot I got to look at to start with, and by the time I glance back, put my signal light on, glance back to make sure there's nobody coming messing with my other side, or the car in front of me is not going to cause confusion. Okay, and then I get back in that mirror, a motorcycle running twice my speed to be right up beside it, and then I wouldn't be able to see it to start with.
Oh yeah.
So
this guy, sorry, go ahead.
Well, I mean that's just the that's kind of where I had to stand on the lane splitting and stuff like that. Yeah. But it takes you can't flip that truck from one side to the other like you can a car or even or anything else.
You even try to do that shit, it's flipping over or it's gonna go off the road.
Yeah, so I mean,
it'll flip over.
See, I don't think lane splitting would work around here either because you're liable to get somebody to open up the door to spit while you're in traffic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, quit talking about me.
Spit. Yeah. Oh, that shit's fucking nasty. A couple of people I work with do it. And they spit in a trash can and they're like, hey, throw that trash out. I grab it and I put my hand in dip spit.
Oh.
Hey, in the Army, you make sure that your drink is especially if it's a can or a bottle, you make sure it's never unattended.
Yeah. I just look down on motherfucker. It's like
you will get some extra flavoring in a heartbeat.
Oh, no, that shit's fucking nasty.
I've heard some stories about what happens.
I've thought to myself, looked at it and said, why the fuck don't you just smoke? like smoking is it's nasty, but it's not spit nasty. Ugh. He gets his can out and he just sticks his two fingers, grabs a big old like wad of it, and just throws it in his mouth.
There's still
for
people
like a couple minutes
tobacco.
straight. Then they just a couple minutes straight. He's spitting that shit out everywhere. There's been a couple times I've gotten it on my boot. It's like, dude, get that over somewhere else. I don't have to fucking step in it. Or touch. Shit's fucking nasty.
Well, the best part about it is, you know, you ever been driving down the road and somebody flip a cigarette out and it bounces off your windshield? Well, you can always get in front of them and spit out the window.
I get the feeling a couple of you guys did. No. That's some seriously nasty shit.
It's even worse if they, the old timers that chew tobacco. That makes even more of a mess.
I can tell you though, there's a couple guys, mainly the electricians, a couple of them chew as well. They were spitting that shit on the ground in the building. And as you could imagine, the GC was none too happy with seeing dip spit on the ground. So everybody got yelled at for that one. Whether you dipped or you didn't dip.
Yeah, they used to fuss around here about them doing it on construction in the walls.
Like, no, this is a fully completed building. This is a building. This isn't new construction. It's a remodel. So, yeah, you're talking about spitting on an actual concrete floor. And I don't blame him. I mean, the guy's ridiculous about certain things. Like, he doesn't allow music to be played.
Oh, one of our guys just got hit by OSHA. Had his radio out on the job and was using a non-grounded extension cord.
For a radio?
Yeah.
We're talking about even if you're playing music from your phone. So, it's like some people will require music to work. Like keep it going. Me personally, I don't like that shit while I'm working.
Well, it could be a safety hazard.
Some of them plants and stuff that I used to go to, you know, the last few years I drove, I pulled a flatbed, and the funny thing was, you'd pull up on them job sites, and they'd have, if they was unloading pipe or whatever else off the truck, they would have to come out. They had to have a step ladder to get up on and off the truck and everything else. But they, you know, what they basically was, I think, was they'd rather me get up there and walk on top of that damn load to tie it to hook the pipe up so they could lift it up instead of them having to do it.
Either that or it's union stuff.
Yeah.
Because I know at the sites like out in California with my company, I've gotten calls to go do stuff, and I'll get comments from them like, all right, you know, make sure you don't take it down to the warehouse to get mailed off. Make sure you call them and have them come get it.
Because if not, the union leader loses his mind.
Yep. And I'm just like, yeah, we don't have that down here. If I want to get down there, I got to take it.
Yeah. It's
union.
I went to a paper mill down in Chicago one time, and I got there 15 minutes before my appointment time, and I asked the guy, I said, I went on to the complex. It was kind of, you know, it was 4 different it was all the same mill, but it's 4 different buildings. And I walked into the first place. It looked like they had the most docks. And I walked in there, and the guy sitting there on the forklift reading the newspaper. And he says, I said, could you tell me if I'm at the right address or not? And he said, that's not my job. I said, well, okay, well, it's not your job then. I mean, all I asked you to do was tell me if I'm at the right building. I mean,
what?
So they can be a real pain in the butt. I mean, and the reason I'll talk junk about Ford all day long is I believe that everybody they've ever put for receiver in the receiving docks is some bitches that they can't get along with nobody else in the plant, so they had to stick them on the receiving dock because they will not tell you whether you get the right part of the plant or anything like that. They just, oh, that ain't my job. That ain't my job. I mean, and
honestly, you could very well be right.
I mean, and so
union. If it's not their job, it's not their job.
I'm just, you know, there's a difference between being union and being, you know, just being human.
Dick.
I mean, that's all I was asking for, somebody that treat me like I was human. But I mean,
well, there are places, Cave Troy and Irwin. There's an example, the nuclear facility there. If you do something and it's not your job description, and if the person that's supposed to be doing that job sees you do it, he'll sit and watch you do it and then go file a grievance and get paid extra for it.
Yeah, I heard MFS was like that.
Yeah. I've made deliveries over there before, and there's only one person in there receiving that is allowed to pick up a pen and sign your ticket.
Oh, yeah.
If they're gone to the bathroom or in the back, you have to wait till they come to sign your ticket.
Because if not, they'll go and...
It does seem like an awfully inefficient way of doing things, though.
They don't care.
It's government money. They're spending your money.
Yeah, trust me. I went for just a base level entry tech job there, interview, and when they told me how much they were paying, I was just like, oh my God, I will sweep the floor. I will wash your clothes. Just give me this job.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was, I mean, for a entry level position, they were paying anywhere from $40,000 to $60,000.
God damn.
And the cost of living here is nowhere near that.
Yeah. But
cost of living where I live.
Goddamn, Cat, really?
I mean, I've hauled auto parts to just about every plant in the United States, but Ford, it don't matter whether it's which Ford plant I went to, it was always the same attitude at Ford. General Motors didn't give me the problem. Chrysler didn't give me the problems. Ford was always the exact same problem. No, this part's actually come off over on the other end of the building. That's fine. You know, just let me know that I'm going to the right, which end of the building I'm supposed to go to.
Yeah, Ford gives everybody problems if you think about it, though.
Yeah.
Ranger's not been too bad. It's got 267,000 miles on it.
Wow.
The shifter did just have to be replaced though, but it runs good. Yeah. Stuff you expect from a vehicle with that high a mileage though.
Yeah. I didn't. I used to drive Ford. Keyword used to.
Yeah.
You
But
have
I
a Nissan, I think.
Huh?
You drive a Nissan, I think, right?
Yeah, I got the Versa now.
You're really smart. You didn't buy a Juke.
A Versa and a Versus.
Versa is very versatile.
And there's a Versa sitting beside you there. As far as motorcycle goes. I know what you got, Matt.
Yeah. Versus.
Oh, both Japanese.
Well, I guess it's where you're from. In East Tennessee, I call it a Versus. I don't know what they call it anywhere else.
What is you doing there, filthy French fry?
I don't see him.
Rubbing his French fry.
There he is.
He just. He's.
What's up, filthy?
Oh God.
What the fuck?
I guess with this wrench, I get to decide whether to let it. It says for me to show or hide the message. So.
Yeah. Typical answer.
Well, you do it too with that cold weather that's up there, filthy? You might break it off.
There you
go. I'm not watching the comments, but I know what he said.
Yeah, don't need to tell you. Other than masturbating fever.
But I don't know if we're quite ready for that.
Yeah. Definitely need some eye bleach after that one.
Yeah. I don't want to hear him say, I'm coming.
Yeah, you went there. You went there.
I did.
Yeah. It varies each day how I feel. But surgery's tomorrow, so hopefully they'll.
Yeah, good.
Better a few weeks.
Yeah, I hope you do as well. I know you've been feeling real rough past, several years, but it's gotten a lot worse the past few months.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
Oh, I just hope they can go ahead and figure it out.
Yeah.
Shit again.
I'll get it next week. I just wanted to see if I could, and I did. Which one's yours? This one?
I don't know, you got two of them?
One's in here.
Alright.
It must be this one. There you go. Put the camera back on and made me realize. Hi.
Oh, gee. I used to back my damn crossbow, too.
It's on the floor.
Let me give me the hook. Dingy.
I'm sorry I stole your stuff. You made it too easy.
Here I am, working hard to get our stuff. You're sitting there stealing stuff out from under me.
Actually, I stole it from your hand, so it wasn't really under you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's dark under. I can't do anything.
So, how's things going with you, filthy? I ain't got to talk to you lately neither very much. Did y'all send Filthy a link or?
Yeah, I sent him on Instagram.
Okay. Oh. Get in here, Filthy. We need to see some. We need some laughter. With somebody can fall upstairs.
Or give Filthy some vodka.
Yeah.
I just grabbed this and I gotta take this right now. Do it.
Every building has
I don't know how that happened.
Uh-oh. What
I
is
don't
Sarah doing?
I don't know what she saw, but it.
Oh, nothing. She's just being your usual destructive self in a game.
All right, Sean.
Yeah.
They're showing that on live, showing her that on live stream now. She was turning red or something.
I was telling him I was going to destroy the thing if he didn't give me back my stuff. I went to move sideways because he was trying to shoot me with something, and I destroyed his stuff by accident.
Yeah.
Oh,
She.
I'll just log with you later and do that. Yeah. You're gonna go to bed soon, anyways. I'll just take your stuff. So find a good place to hide your body.
Really? Well, I'll do it. But if I do it.
All my best to you. Honestly, in your condition, you won't get it. You can't run fast enough.
True, I can't.
He just has to get to the bike. That's all he needs to do.
You obviously have to come back because I don't have a great bike.
You have a way to get up there.
No, we don't.
Back elevator?
It's off. We can't get the doors open.
I just walked into the building.
It wouldn't let me. And I can't actually see the door, to be honest.
Well, neither can I. Ish. It's kind of guessed.
Bill, wants to know if there's a spider behind you there, sir.
My stuff.
And take your torch.
Torch is broken.
Sarafyna, is that a spider behind you?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know. That's what Filthy had asked, and I'll just.
No, there's no spiders behind me. I'll tell you though. Oh my god, I cannot believe I sat on one the other day. That was so stupid. Yeah, I was putting my mom's lawnmower together, and I stood up to adjust the handle, and I looked down, and there was a big friggin' squished wolf spider where my butt had been. I'm arachnophobic, so that was like, I think I need to burn these pants now.
yeah, but
well, you shoot them. It should have cured you from your fears. You sat on a spider, nothing happened.
Oh no, nothing can do that.
Yeah, no, I don't like spiders either. So.
Just look up pictures of camel spiders.
Nope.
All right, go fuck yourself.
Just remember,
I can feel it.
Don't run towards the sun.
Don't run towards the sun.
Yeah, because what everybody thinks that they're chasing you, and they're not really chasing you. Is what they're doing is they're trying to stay in the shadow. So if you run towards the sun, they'll try to run with you to stay in your shadow.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Sarafyna.
I'm trying to think how that would work, because wouldn't the shadow be on the other side of you?
Yeah.
Run into a shadowy area.
Buggers, from what I understand.
Filthy, get in here so she can see you. I don't think she's paying attention to the side. What you're saying over there.
Curious.
They said it laid eggs in your butt.
It's Alien Part 8, whatever they're on now.
Alien, the resurrection of the resurrection.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I can't understand is why can't they come out with something new besides having to rehash old big films?
Because they're out of ideas.
I would take creativity.
Because it costs too much money to come up with an original movie.
Evidently. Because I mean,
what about just your display brightness?
you take Star Wars. How many different times can you make Star Wars still be Star Wars?
I have that.
Or
you can make a lot.
or even that movie Speed or whatever. What is they up to now? About 25 on it.
Oh, I think that's pretty much done though. After Paul Walker died.
Yeah.
That's me just
I don't know. I can kind of see where it comes from. I vlog on the same road all the time.
Well, we're on the same part of the creek. So. We do change the direction of it. Make it look a little bit different.
Matt, that is a part of one of my favorite loops, so I feel you.
Yeah, it's good little loop around through there.
I think Filthy likes your head a lot. Sir Burg.
I guess not.
Filthy says your head is perfectly round.
Damn, Filthy.
Coffee.
Yeah, I think you are the only asshole using side chat.
He ain't joined in the room. He's over side chat making funnies. Yeah, he's.
Hey Matt, you didn't go up to anywhere near Thunder in the Mountain this weekend, did you?
No, I didn't. I rode yesterday, but not today.
What's the temperature like there? Matt?
It was 54 when I left out yesterday morning. Got up to, what, about 59?
Yeah, it was cold because I went riding.
They should have yelled at me. Yesterday?
Yep. On that road.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Filthy's dreaming again. He's got a midget wrestling match going on in the living room.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it might. Filthy might have his daughter. His daughter might be standing there beating him with a frying pan. Right?
Just a bull drop.
I had to find out when they hold there.
So I wasn't wrong.
No, you are.
Didn't have a grandpa, so.
All right, well, I was just hopping on to say hi to everybody. I'm gonna head off. I got to work early in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Oh, thanks for reminding us it's Monday tomorrow.
Thanks for coming by anyway.
All right, y'all have a good one.
You
See you,
too.
bud.
See ya.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we didn't get a piece.
Good. Listen to side chat.
Yeah, Filthy. I think they're watching you.
Yeah.
They were sitting there watching you on the the camera they got stuck up on top of your stairs. And since you won't come in, so
You do have a link.
Yes, my head is very much round.
He's got a dome.
Yeah, we were talking about earlier that we need to get a little bit of wax on there and make it nice and shiny.
Buff that shit.
Mirror perfect.
Dude, you could pass as Mr. Clean.
So smooth.
he says he's got. I think he got.
He's already got the goatee going on. All he needs is the earring and.
Set up my other core physique.
That could be your new. We need to message the bakers of Mr. Clean. Hey, we got the real deal here.
Yeah.
You're missing your calling.
Hey, Adam, get your stuff.
Oh.
Sorry. Distractions.
Well, you are a distraction. And I never realized the likeness to Mr. Clean until they mentioned it. Well, I have my own.
That is not the first time I have been called that, though.
You're welcome.
I bet at work, do you get called that from time to time?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So it's been back in college, I think, the last time I heard that comment.
Yeah, I get called a few different things. Some people call me weeaboo. Some people call me Gerber because they think I'm baby faced. I've also been called Junior. Kind of aggravates me, but.
You're lucky. That's all nice names. I don't ever get called anything nice like that.
I've been called a weeaboo too, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, but they think more of you as management. You get thought of more of it as management. So your name.
Oh yeah. You're just yeah.
Yeah.
You're just called the asshole that makes everybody's life miserable. Your management guy. Yeah. When you walk away, everybody's like, "Yeah, fuck that guy." That's how it goes.
What I like even better is when they talk about me behind my back, and then somebody that likes me comes and tells me what they said.
Oh yeah, that happens. That's why when I think something, I don't say it very much. I don't think it. Like there's been a couple GCs that were fucking assholes.
Oh, there's a lot of those now.
Oh yeah, a lot of them think they're the hottest shit around. The one I have now thinks he knows a lot. This dude doesn't know shit, and that's coming from someone who's been doing ductwork for about 5 months. This dude is a fucking idiot. But he's not near the asshole I had to deal with a couple months ago. It was rainy, and the ground is wet as it does when it rains. This was when I was driving my dad's truck. So my truck wasn't really running at that point. It's it's a truck with a V8. So I mean, I spun the tires a little bit because it was wet, and I gave it a little too much gas. When I came back from break, I got yelled at. No, he's like, saying he's like, He's like, go talk to so-and-so right now.
Did you track mud out on the road?
No. I didn't do anything. It didn't even make a mark on the pavement. It was basically took off a little too fast when it was wet. And traction control did what it did. It parked the tires for like a quarter of a second. And what's funny is I had seen that GC so many times haul ass out of that parking lot. And I didn't even haul ass. I just made a bit of a mistake and fucking asshole. Hated working with that guy every damn day he was around. It was a good thing he was a lazy ass, so he wasn't around very much.
Yeah. All those
He liked to make money and not do jack shit. He'd come into the actual job site a couple times a week just to bitch and yell.
Spends a lot of time in the trailer.
No, there wasn't even a trailer on that job site. He'd come a couple times a week, think he was a badass because he got a D6 GMC Sierra. But yeah, get the fuck over yourself.
There's Mr. French Fry.
Oh, hello.
How are you? How are you?
I'm so lonely.
Did you keep him Claude straight, or is Claude still?
Thank you, John.
You know what? I think Claude is dead, only for one reason, because Snapchat got rid of the filter I need.
Oh damn, really?
So either Claude gets a facelift, or I pronounce him dead.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to head to bed, guys.
Hey, see you later, Dante.
Have a good one, Dante. See you Thursday.
Have a good night, everybody. Sir Burg, best of luck tomorrow, man. Good talking to you again, Sarafyna.
Good talking with you as well.
And same way to ATVs, Weeboo. Filthy, I know you just joined, but...
That's all right, man. Everybody does that. I show up, everybody leaves. Common.
Nah, I got to work in the morning, so.
I hear ya.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Peace.
Later.
Yeah, I'm probably going to go to bed in about 20 minutes.
Well, you do have to get up early, though, if I remember correctly.
I get up at 4:30.
Yep. I'm
Why?
glad you did.
Because I have to drive nearly an hour, and I have to be there at 6. Hey, there's advantages. I get to get off an hour earlier than a lot of people at other jobs do.
So you couldn't think of like moving closer to your employment?
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
All you need is a van and a sleeping bag.
I tried that last time. The police got involved, and I wasn't able to see my parents for a few months.
Well, weeaboo, you're not supposed to paint free candy on the side of the van. You know that, right?
You're not supposed to go into a van that says free candy.
True.
Yeah. Same. You're also not supposed to go into a van that says daddy ice cream. I actually have seen a van that said that on it. Disturbing. Very disturbing.
You're liable to see anything in Florida.
Yeah. Yes, you are. I mean, Orlando's not near as bad. Go to like the Barry. That's where the freaks are at, is the Barry.
I'm going over to Lakeland or somewhere.
Lakeland. Yeah, that's another place. The Barry, Lakeland. Yeah, that's where all the crazy. Like, a lot of the Florida man did this weird, crazy shit. They're from those areas usually.
or she got Punta Gunda or whatever it is. Punta Gunda or something down there.
Yeah.
Florida.
Daryl, what fucking
What?
language are you speaking? God damn.
Well, I'm trying to get
Fuck, it's a mix between Canadian, Mexican, and some sort of European shit going on there.
Are you talking? I think it's called pagoda. Pagoda.
Called Virginian.
No, we don't stutter Virginia. No.
You know I'm only bugging you, right, Daryl? Because I love you.
Yeah. Yes, dear.
Yeah, no.
We can't. We ain't even had a chance to ask you, can we get a ruling yet, Will Boo? So I mean, you can't go to bed yet. We ain't found nothing to need a ruling.
Hey, Weeaboo, did you move to Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was it like getting blown for free?
Getting what?
Bad joke. Were you stuck in?
No, I just didn't hear you.
No, I said, what's it like getting blown for free? Like with the hurricane and shit. Are you in that area that got fucking smashed or what?
No.
No, obviously not, because you still have internet. So
basically, the only thing I got from that was kind of rainy and cloudy for a couple days, and there was one big thunderstorm.
Okay, at least you didn't get herpes. That's good.
that he's told us about you.
Yeah, I know. The hurricane didn't. Power wasn't even knocked out in this area.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. Good.
He just moved his van.
Moved to a different parking lot.
Yeah, I live in Central Florida.
Oh, okay. So you live in the middle of the big Florida penis then. Come on, Florida looks like a big giant dick. Come on. Everybody
I think
thinks
it looks like a gun, which is fitting because everybody has guns here.
Well, this is true too.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not a gun fan, so I opt for the penis version.
Yeah.
Not that I'm in the penis. I'm just letting you know. But never mind. I'll shut up now.
Filthy likes Florida because he likes cock.
Everyone had their states.
There's nothing to be ashamed of, Filthy.
Oh, I know. I'm not ashamed to like my own dick.
Well,
I praise the little bugger. It's like, come on, buddy, help me out here.
Well, as long as they didn't kill your voice off for the Filthy, we all right.
Yeah. No, I was totally pissed. I was totally pissed because I was gonna do a new Snapchat thing with the cousin Claude, and I'm looking and it has all these fucking weird fucking things now. It's like where the fuck's the filter I need here, and it's gone. So until they bring it back, well, cousin Claude's on vacation, I guess. Well, so is everybody doing this hashtag support?
Pardon?
Is everybody doing the hashtag support idea, video, etc., etc.?
Oh no.
I've done a few of them. I
think it's a great idea.
I've not made a video, but I've been checking all the comment channels and all that stuff.
Yeah, I gained like at least 10 subs because of it, so it seems to be working pretty good. But it's not all about the subs. It's about making people laugh and pee their pants.
Filthy, how you like your new job?
Well, I did 4 days of training, and my first shift is actually on Wednesday, which is good because the weather's going to be nice here, so I can actually ride for the next 2 days. So
Riding is always good.
it is. What's up, sub crazy?
Oh, hey, Sad.
So are you booking appointments for your California tours yet, or what?
What?
Oh my God! Get your fingers out of your ears. I said, are you booking dates for tours? You know?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Hey,
I wanna be
Sam.
on-
Hey,
I want to
people.
be, I wanna be on the same tour. I want to be on the same tour as CM Moto.
I think Sab just woke up.
Sounds like it.
Nah, it's been a busy day. I'm barbecuing now.
Who are you barbecuing?
Who? Chicken.
Oh.
If I had a chicken, its name would be Tender.
This is where I insert the big groan
The question
sound
is,
effect.
did you pick that chicken up from Tinder?
No. I don't know what that is.
Nice.
Three different marinades.
Yeah, I forgot. It's only 6:30 there. It's still light out.
Yeah. We still got sunshine. I mean, I have my lights turned on the patio, but
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows.
Yeah.
You look very serious there, Sir Burg.
always.
Yeah, just sitting here playing computer games again.
Are you playing? Do you still play Ark quite a bit?
Yeah, that's what I'm playing right now.
I figured.
Yeah, I'm gonna play some Pube G later.
You're gonna get some pube in your teeth?
Yeah, that too.
Whoa.
A lot of flexibility.
I didn't say I was gonna do it myself, man. Jeez.
One can only assume, you know.
Hey, we don't judge here.
No.
It's me a terrible person that I keep watching this video on YouTube over and over again. Two little Boston hacking a canine unit, and one of the little Bostons gets tased, and I think it's so funny. I'm a terrible person. I have Bostons, so I love them.
Yeah, you're terrible for that.
They're lucky that the cop was holding on to the police dog. Otherwise, that dog would have destroyed them.
Was it an American cop?
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Oh, that dog's lucky it didn't get blown away with a pistol.
Yeah. These two little Bostons, they ran out to protect their owner and were taking on this police dog. And I mean, when the police was holding the dog up and they're jumping at its junk, and I'm like, oh, that poor boy. That gotta hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. They managed to tase one of the little Bostons, and the poor little thing was running back to its house screaming. And at insult to injury, its owner smacked it with a crutch as it went by. I'm a terrible person. I just killed the conversation.
Yeah, kind of did.
Yeah.
All I heard was dog jumping nutsack. That's all I heard.
This poor freaking German Shepherd couldn't protect himself, and these two little dogs were going for the tender bits.
Oh, tender bits. I love it. Tender bits.
I noticed he's got
video.
selective hearing, just certain words he hears.
I already knew this, though.
Yeah. That helps with the ladies, too, when you have selective hearing. Especially when they yell at you. All I hear is, go for a ride, get out of the house. Perfect.
Now, how often do I tell you to go for a ride, get out of the house?
Good bit.
Take a seat.
And usually it's, I'm there, let's go. Let's both go.
Yeah, for a while you say, oh, okay, and then you say, what did I do?
Or you just grab your helmet and bolt before he changes his mind.
Yeah.
See ya. Peace. I'm out.
That's not the only only way that would change my mind is if it was snowing out, or if it's a hurricane.
Yeah. Well, that was not even. I didn't check the weather. You can't help it.
He wrote down. Was it with a hurricane?
Alabama.
There's a hurricane happening, and out of everything, he decides, you know what? It's a hurricane. I need to camp now. Let's pitch a tent in a hurricane.
I'm not even gonna comment. That was too easy.
I knew exactly where your mind went on that one.
My mind's
that's
always
where
there.
everybody's mind went.
Oh, I just got it. Oh.
He is from Tennessee, so we'll let him go a little bit.
Yeah, give me a minute, guys. Come on.
Hey, I'm not going to go hard on you, Matt. Now, so I'm in your corner.
Damn.
Rex behind. Back and get it.
Oh, I can't wait till tomorrow. Riding, yeah.
What's tomorrow?
Riding, he said.
Riding.
No, I have to go to work and then I have to do a bunch of shit after work. So I don't get to have fun hard at all.
Oh, all those in the room, you can hear an exhaust. Hey, Holler, smile.
Yes.
We can see you.
Filthy, fuck off.
How did I know he'd come in with an intro like that?
That's how I enter a room too. Hey, fuck off.
Your demeanor.
Sorry,
Smoke another one.
y'all's fucking ears.
Ooh.
I've been sick for a week, so.
Oh.
That's my bedtime.
Yeah, he said he's about to turn into a turn into a pumpkin. Past your bedtime.
Yeah. It is.
Weeaboo, you motherfucker. What's up, buddy?
What's up?
Yeah, I was excited to see him in here. He's not usually making these things anymore. And that means less so than me.
I haven't heard from Weeaboo in what's it probably been, a month and a half?
Maybe a little longer. Yeah, it's been a while.
Been a bit.
Yeah.
It's raining and snowing here.
It was a high of about probably 90 degrees today.
I was out riding my bike last week.
Last one.
Last week.
So I'm gonna. I say this with all respect, sir. I say this with all respect. Kiss my ass, all right?
Oh, gotta slow down.
Actually, we were quite a long ride last week. It was great. Beautiful.
Hey, it's going to be winter soon here in Florida. It's going to get as cold as like 40 degrees in the night. Go back up to like 70, 75 during the day.
Hey, what's up, Matt? I just looked down and seen you're in here too.
Yeah.
Wasn't Cave Trolls in here? Where'd his fucking ass go?
Yeah, he went. He had to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They go rub one out in the fucking cave.
Well, I got to jump out for a bit, guys, because Holler came in. I have to leave. I can't stand it. No, just kidding.
He has to go rub one out too because I came in. He's thinking about me.
Yeah. No, I gotta go throw some food down my throat, and I'll try to come back in later.
Hey, whatever you gotta call it, buddy.
Yeah, you know, as soon as I fucking said that, it was leaving my mouth. I thought, fuck, Holler's got something.
You have to expect it.
Yeah. You choke on that smoke, fucker. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
Later.
Peace.
So I haven't missed anything good while I've been gone.
Bits and pieces.
Lots of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So iPhone XS. I do not recommend it.
Question for y'all.
Oh, you have one?
Does any of y'all have the unlimited data on your phone?
Unlimited?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got unlimited.
Does it
Yeah, I do.
slow down at any point?
No, it does not slow down because at any point with unlimited on my service, anyways. Now, when I didn't have unlimited and I was limited, whenever I went over, it slowed down like crazy.
Oh yeah, almost unusable.
Yeah, I'm unlimited. I don't have any problems.
Who do y'all have your service with?
Most cell phones, even if they say that they have unlimited data, they do have some sort of a buffer. When you hit it, it will slow down. Usually.
Yeah, it's normally like 70 to 100 gigs.
Yeah, something like that. What number are you at?
Well, we got. Who do y'all have our service with?
I've got Sprint.
I got Verizon.
Verizon. Yeah, I think you guys have T-Mobile, don't you?
Problem we have down here in South Carolina, we're at a spot that you can only get internet service with a co-op, and we don't give a 1 megabyte thing upload speed, so we can't even upload videos down here. I mean, without hotspotting our cell phones.
You got Wi-Fi at the house there, or do you not have Wi-Fi there because you're never hardly there?
Well, we got Wi-Fi here, but it's like $80 for something we can't even hardly what it's it's basically dial-up, basically what it is.
Oh, you're okay. Yeah, your upload and download speeds suck.
It's
Yeah.
DSL, but it's lower than dial-up.
Right. Now, see, now I have AT&T at my house for my internet and my Wi-Fi, and I ended up having to get unlimited through them. I didn't realize that they actually had plans of you were only allowed so many gigs a month, and it would charge me out the asshole if I went over, and my internet at the house would suck so bad because they'd slow it down so bad when I went over.
Well, that's the problem we're running into down here. We got cable in Virginia, but down here we can't get cable. We had to get it through the phone company, and we don't get, like I said, one megabit per second or something or other. And it'll take us 2 days to download a 10-minute video.
Yeah, that sucks.
Telephone, cable, whores, they're all the same. You want to play, you got to pay.
Hell, I ain't had cable in fucking, oh, Jesus Christ, 6-7 years now.
Well, up there, we have Verizon phone up there, but they kept Verizon DSL up there, but they kept putting cramming the bill with a lot of unnecessary charges that we didn't authorize.
Right.
So we got pissed off with them and went to Comcast, which we don't have any problems up there, but down here when we're in South Carolina, we can't even hardly watch a video on the internet, on YouTube or anything, much less try to upload it. It's so slow down here, so
cock fucking sucker. You better figure out what the fuck you're doing if I run you over.
Angry. Or angry.
There's the old Holler's back.
Holler has not had a very good past 3 weeks, and he's very, very angry. That's why I went shooting guns yesterday. The weather's been shit. I haven't been able to even fucking get my Harley out of the garage because of the weather.
Yeah. Any milk there left? You need some milk?
That'd be good. That'd be good.
I thought I was sub to you, Holler. What? I am now.
Yeah, that's what they.
I know I was.
That's what they.
I know I was. Oh, I know I was. I know I was.
Well, there's a couple channels that I thought we were sub to too that I had to straighten out the other week. So
yeah, you gotta remember, YouTube sucks.
Yeah.
They love fucking us over. I mean, I actually went through my subscription list tonight before I left the house, and noticed that I wasn't sub to quite a few people that I was sub to, and I unsubbed a whole bunch of people that hasn't uploaded in fucking forever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's when I used to do that. I used to do that sub for sub thing, and I was sub to so many people. I mean, it's no wonder I don't get to watch people's videos. Because it's just like Instagram or Facebook, you know, it's only the highest people that produce or our highest ranking always gets, you get the notifications that they're putting something out. So I went through and I unsubbed a whole bunch of big fucking channels.
Well, that's pretty much the way we've been working everything too. Is, you know, people that's under 1,000 subscribers. That's the way I usually is 1,000, maybe 1,500 if I like their content. But the big channels, we don't even sub to them anymore.
The only big channels I'm still sub to is I'm still sub to Sub D. I still have Baker. I still consider Tim Kreitz a big channel. And then Shade Tree Surgeon. That's it. I mean, like all the other ones, like Back Road, all of them I am sub from.
I mean, we basically done the same thing. Is YouTube's gonna play this damn game of not showing anybody's videos any damn way. So
it's kind of like over the summer, a lot of us smaller moto vloggers, you know, small channels really kind of pushed hard to help try to support and build each other's channels. And I know some guys are still trying really hard, but I bet 90% of them that was doing it, it's all slacked off. They're not trying anymore, including myself. I kind of stopped too. I was doing a lot of shout out videos, and that kind of got old after people were like, well, how come you haven't shouted me out yet? It's like, well, I guess I just won't do them anymore then.
Yeah.
I put up one today, but you know, when you don't have many people watching, it don't do a lot of good.
Yeah. It's you know, when I was still stuck at like 220 subs, it finally hit me on how hard this fucking was. And it's like, okay, it's this hard. I'm just going to do it for fun now. I'm just going to do it for fun. And hopefully I'll gain some more subs. Hopefully I won't. You know, my goal for this year was, actually, my goal for just 2018 was to hit 300 subs, and I got over 400 now. So that's cool. Yeah. And it makes me happy that I've got that, but anymore it's like, oh well, fuck it. You know, I'm gonna put out videos. I want to do one once a week, but like I said, I haven't even been able to get to ride the Harley in 3 weeks. So
yeah, that's very understandable.
And I'm not losing any subs. Everybody's still sticking with me, even though I haven't put a video out. So
But you know, we're kind of getting to the season where riding's not going to be a thing very, very regular for us.
Not for you know, the Midwest people, for the northern people. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to be able to ride. I think next weekend, next Saturday, it's supposed to hit 70 degrees.
Damn.
So I'm gonna, hopefully I can get on the bike, and maybe if I have a list, I can maybe go record 3 or 4 videos in one day and have a little bit of backlog.
That's what sometimes I do. If I get out for a longer ride, I'll film a couple of them. I'll try and go on different roads so that it doesn't feel like it's all in one day. How many did I do that one day, honey? Like 4?
Yeah, 4, I think.
4. Realistically, they're not supposed to be hugely long things. If I'm going for 2 hours, I can easily do a couple 10-minute segments.
Well, who lives next to the drag strip?
That's me, buddy.
He is drag strip.
Yeah, that's his truck. Dude, what kind of exhaust do you have on that thing, Hauler?
Hang on, let me hack up a lung. All right, I have shit. Now I gotta remember what it's called. What's the popular one? Fuck. It's a 2-in-1. I cannot remember the name of it, but it's 2-in-1, fucking high flow shit, but it ends at my rear axle. I didn't run it all the way out the back of the truck because here in Missouri I don't have to, as long as I got catalytic converters on it.
That's damn. Yeah, my Ford Ranger, but I'm right now it's pretty much bone stock, other than it now has a Hurst shifter.
Hey, what happened with putting the V8 in it? Or is that a different Ranger?
That's a different Ranger.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that's getting the V8 is my dad's. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take an engine from like a 2016 4-cylinder Mustang and put it in there. Put it in my Ranger.
LS swap, buddy. LS swap. That's the best thing to do.
That fucking thing won't fit a V8 unless you cut out the damn firewall.
You may have V8s I put in 4 Rangers.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not possible. It's just it's a pain in the ass.
Take everything out, make some motor mounts, and put it in. It's not too bad.
No, it's a 4-cylinder Ranger. You got to do more than that.
You gotta be ingenuitive, buddy. Why is my key not unlocking the
No, I know you have to cut out the firewall.
Oh yeah.
Push it back. I don't want to fuck with that shit. Like I just wanna the 4-cylinder Mustangs make about 310 horsepower, and I maybe put a bigger turbo on it, put a tune, some headers.
They make about how much horsepower?
310 stock.
Is that with turbo?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, there ain't no way that thing's pumping out more horsepower than my Charger.
Yeah, it's a turbocharged engine. What I'm saying is if I put a bigger turbo, plus some headers, plus an exhaust, some aftermarket stuff, I could probably get it close to like 350, 400. That's a lot of fucking power for a Ford Ranger.
Damn it, fucking hell.
And it would sound like a 4-cylinder, so most people wouldn't think much of it till you freaking hit the gas and launch the bitch. But right now, I'm just trying to get good at shifting manual transmission. Like, I'm not bad with it, but now I'm learning kind of how to launch shit and spin the tires when you take off. I've done that a couple times. It's a lot of fun. Plain and simple.
I gotta
need
hop
something.
out and
All right.
myself geared up here at work. I'll hop back in here in a couple minutes because I'm at work and I don't do shit. So.
All right, Holler.
I'll be right back.
All right. See you in a bit.
And yeah, Matt, I ain't even good at clickbait. I think we got 50 views on the thing about my video about not being able to get it up and stuff.
Get it up.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't even good at clickbait titles. So
Yeah, I saw that and I thought, oh, what in the world? I was about afraid to watch. That may be what it is. People are afraid to watch.
Yeah, but that automatic transmission on that Polaris, and it got them struts on the front end that lift so much. Most of them would at least come off the ground a little bit. Them doggone struts on the front of it, they stretch out so far you feel like you're already doing 12 o'clock, so it's just about for you. So
Getting some work done.
Yeah. That's why I was just whiz out there in the yard, was making fun one day, just playing around with the camera, and I said, "Well, this footage is something that's more fun, more to just to edit out a little bit of it and let it go." Then because we was just doing it for fun. We wasn't trying to make a video out of it.
Yeah.
Well, you'd rather have
I gotta go to bed.
See you, Weeboo.
All right, Weeboo.
Good night. Well, good luck. Glad I got to talk to you guys as well. But yeah. Good luck. Wish the best of luck to you, both of you guys.
I'll keep everybody updated.
Thank you.
Mostly
All
probably
right. On Instagram.
Yeah.
All right.
But actually, I don't know if you have our phone numbers, but I'll send those to you as well in Instagram. So if you want to send yours back.
All right. Yeah, I will, because I have a completely new number.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Night.
Hey, Python on the run. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the side chat.
Hi, Tom. You want to link in?
Well, it don't matter. You want to link there, Python?
I know I myself am probably going to be going to bed here shortly.
Yeah, but I'm probably not going to go to bed.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Python, do you want a link?
I already sent it to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not much going on. Just touching base with people for my hard operation tomorrow.
Yeah. Kind of letting everybody know why we've been, I know videos have come out recently. And I mean, I should probably just make them myself, but I've been not having the greatest time myself.
Okay.
Sitting in the airport car return lobby. Oh, that's fun.
Oh, yeah, that does.
Yuck. Yeah. Oh, it's not like bypass surgery. It's just a radio frequency ablation.
Yeah.
Just to fix my arrhythmias I suffer from.
And he's a fortunate one where he has his rib right here. It's concaved a little bit, so it actually makes it so he feels them even more than the arrhythmias normally would. It bounces against his ribs.
Pectus excavatum. My chest compression to my heart, which irritates it and thus causes more arrhythmia. So yay for me.
And he can feel it every time it beats the regular, and he feels it smacking against his rib cage.
I feel my heartbeat normally every time.
Yeah, I know, but you can also tell it's regular.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, Sean, they're not talking about pacemaker or anything like that?
No, not yet. I mean, that's usually only for extreme cases. I'm not that extreme yet.
Oh, okay.
Most of my issues stem from my blood pressure regulation. If I get up out of a chair or bend over or stuff like that, then my body doesn't compensate. So it usually sends my heart into SVT.
Yeah.
Fun with it in of itself. Yay.
I've been having my blood pressure's been going crazy myself lately, so
yeah.
Same here.
Thanks, Peaches.
Thank you, Peaches.
Yeah, hopefully tomorrow it'll get me a little more on track so I can get more active these days. Not sitting on my ass so much.
The last surgery, it took him about 2 months to get over, but it lasted for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Where you were pretty active outside of getting winded.
Yeah. I was able to do a lot of stuff then.
When we first our first trip together, we decided we were going to do a walk down, a hike down this hill. In what was it? It was a stone house.
Yeah, that was in Hocking Hills.
Hocking Hills, and we were with a group of older gentlemen, all of them at least 20 years older than us. They were down the hill and up the hill, and we were halfway up the hill, and we're like, we both need to sit down. So we were the last ones up, even though we were the youngest by 20 years.
Pace around.
And it's funny because I'm like, my asthma started kicking. I have asthma, and he has that heart thing, so his heart was racing, and my asthma was going. I'm like, I think we need to take a break. He's like, yeah, let's just sit on this rock.
Yeah, see, Peaches comment.
Oh, shit. What happened?
Said, yeah, I need to be able to chase you around the bedroom. Said, why bother chasing when I can lie just still?
Well, he's the one who has to run.
I choose a lazy approach.
Wouldn't be. That's not really anything new.
Well, true. Don't forget the rest of the house. Yeah.
Oh, we haven't forgot the rest of the house.
Well, I have. First, see the state of it.
You act well, yeah, that is true. For now.
Definitely bad. Ish.
A bachelor pad at least has one clean dish.
Yeah, I don't have just one. I don't have anything that's just. That's my fault, though.
Yes, it is.
Too many days spent sleeping during the day or sleeping during the night. Just trying to sleep in general.
That'll be my test for not tomorrow, but the day after.
Yeah. Some stuff. Not really.
Okay, guys, I'm going to be the next wimp out here.
Okay, Matt. Thank you for joining.
Sir Burg, good luck to you tomorrow, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Y'all have a good one.
You too.
See you later.
Yeah. Now, as
You're funny, Peaches.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that'll be the thing if he goes in there and all them. It all depends on the hospital. Some hospitals get all the good-looking nurses, and other hospitals get all the dogs. So I mean, that's the part I ain't figured out yet. But it make him have a heart attack if he goes to the one with the good-looking nurses.
Yeah.
Even with Amy sitting there looking at him.
Yeah, I'm not commenting on that.
Yes, dear.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Yeah.
I had to. It's the first time back. Yes, dear.
Look, baby. Yeah, pretty much. Boobs. Yeah, lots of boobs.
He sees lots of boobs. He doesn't need to see anymore.
Yeah. I've had my fair share.
Good boy.
Yeah. Yes, dear.
Miss Regis, do you want in here?
Yeah, you might as well come on in, Miss Peaches. Uh-oh, Sean. See what Miss Peaches said?
That's not entirely my call.
Have a hall pass?
I suppose so. Like, I guess it's a girl thing. I don't know. What? Deviant look in your eyes. Have? Yes.
And you said I could have one.
I did. La 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 la. I'm listening.
Oh yeah, we have all the random conversations. Just saying.
Statement. Okay. Yeah, this video has been demonetized.
Oh, not monetized in the first place.
Oh yeah, that's right. So it doesn't matter.
They changed the rules so much we wouldn't got monetized anyway.
See, you can do with blue hair. It's supposed to be sky blue.
Okay, there's.
Yeah. She said.
It might be blue in yours. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Must be the model. Yeah, geeking out, playing computer games.
You know what? It's good. We like doing our video games.
SCMM next year, me and you, Sarah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. We'll have a lot of fun.
La 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 la.
Come on. Knowing you, you'll be like, well, I have a camera.
Yeah, and then I'll be bitching about the lighting not being correct the entire time.
We'll let you handle the lighting.
Yeah, you know me and my technical acuity stuff. Pickiness.
God, it wouldn't be the first time that I've had a girl grab my boobs. Same.
I guess it's a thing for you.
Well, the way you had to deal with the light diffuser there, Sean, was whichever way you held the curtain up in front of you, or what?
Exactly. I would be the creepy man in the corner.
Show your creepy face.
What?
Just do it.
Nope. I don't want that.
Do it.
Yeah.
Mark them all. Do it.
Yeah.
First.
Nope. Ain't done.
You can do it. Just say it. Say it. Smurfs. Right there. Yeah.
Not happening. Still no.
Well, fine. You're not going to get one of those anytime soon. Okay.
Anyway, I'm camera shy. I'm getting a drink.
Hey. Please, and thank you. Help her up.
Had to get you with the ice this time, Sarah.
He really would do that too. Has anyone here seen the TV series, The Tick? The live action version that came out a few years ago?
The what?
It's called. It was a live action version of The Tick.
No.
The Tick.
No.
I've never really been a big fan of humorous superheroes, but that one made me laugh because I couldn't figure out why until he was trying to save a bunch of people on a bus. He was holding this bus, and the bus started falling apart, and he yelled out, "Damn this bus and its lack of structural integrity!" And I looked at Sean and I'm like, "That's why I think this guy's funny. He's you. He's you. You're the Tick. Have to the Tick." That's exactly what he would say in that situation. Have you in your school? Because he actually said that before, which was funny. And I'm like, it was in a movie. This is him. So he's really smarter than the Tick, but still.
Well, it took me a few seconds there to catch that because it was
not this.
The way my mind was working. I heard the
yeah.
D instead of T. So
yeah.
So,
yeah, medication.
There we go. So add a little chocolate milk to the rest of that chocolate liqueur.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, he went to check the car. Freaking dead battery.
You gotta love the first cold snap of the year. If it's got a battery that's weak or something, it's definitely gonna be least expected. Hard. I know I got two. I'll probably have to jump off when I get back to Virginia.
Yeah, I can see how you hear different words. I mean, it's kind of the environment we're in. But have you ever even heard of that series?
I think I have.
I think it was like an Amazon Prime subscription. You had to have Amazon Prime to watch it.
I may not have done.
If you ever get a chance, watch it and you'll understand what I mean. And then think of the superhero, and that literally is Sean. Every type of the only difference is this guy's a little bit stupid, whereas Sean's actually pretty clever. But the phrasing he uses, there's definitely some really big words in there that the average person wouldn't know. But okay, how about not the average person? The stupid person may not know.
43%. Surprised it didn't kick
Which
off.
is actually the average person. Never mind. Who got rained on?
Oh, I said the power cord out there got rained on, but it didn't trip my DFIs in the garage.
Probably not that bad.
Yeah.
So, the cord wet.
Oh well, as long as it keeps charging the battery, I don't care.
Yep. How is the battery?
That's 43%. And it's slowly charging. So it'll be hopefully charged by morning. Yay, and crappy car batteries. Well, fun times. Isn't one thing, it's another thing in my life.
Yeah. Yeah, and the first cold snap brings out a lot of that stuff on the cars.
I'd say with me, just because I haven't been driving that much. been pretty much a homebody for all over a month.
Probably more than that. Probably closer to. I mean, realistically, you didn't really leave the house much when we were here either in September.
No, it didn't.
We kept you out of the house.
Yeah, that you did.
Yeah, it actually was good for him to actually get some sunlight and feel like you accomplished something. So bearings were good, weren't they?
Yeah, I suppose so.
So my brother did break his ratchet.
Did.
By the way, I've already replaced it.
Oh, okay.
It was covered under warranty. Yeah, we forgot we had something in the garage called a breaker bar.
Yeah, ratchets don't do very well
on high pressure situations when a 6'3" guy is putting all his weight onto the ratchet to break it loose.
Overrated. Yeah. And I haven't seen a whole lot of that lately. For a while.
What?
I was reading side chat. I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, no, sunlight is definitely not overrated. unless you're taking these, then it's overrated.
Vitamin D supplements.
I mean, my family's been like my mom and all my brothers have to take these, so I figured I'd start.
Yeah.
And my dad had to take them too, so.
Yeah.
I guess having O negative blood doesn't do all that good stuff.
Come up to the north areas and you'll understand that a little better there, Peaches.
She might poke your eyes out when Peaches comes up to the north.
Honestly, last year was probably the worst cold we've had in a long time. It's been.
I suppose that could be a problem.
What?
Oh, nothing, just mind wandering into the gutter as usual.
I'm innocent.
Men have the opposite effect. Cold weather has opposite effects for men than it does women. Women's headlights, they pop out, and men's
oh my God,
go in hibernation.
God, there's another movie. Are you a little cold, honey? Oh, fine. Why? You'd like a sweater? You're like, good. Why? Oh yes, I'd like a sweater, please.
Whoops.
Are you? You realize it's rude to point.
Yeah. Oh. Wow. I'm surprised I've managed to stay up this late. Oh, late for me.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow's gonna. Maybe you'll sleep a little better.
Yeah, maybe. Be nice if I did. Got an actual 8 hours in. Once.
Awesome.
Good, I haven't been sleeping all that great. I'm just.
He really doesn't, and then it doesn't help that I've had to actually sleep in the same room, and I punch him.
Yeah, you roll around a bit. You roll around a lot.
Yeah, at least I did something to tire him first.
Well, now we're getting that department.
Oh man. I did tell him that's probably one of the reasons why he has such time sleeping, because he's not physically active. But he's not. His mind is tired, but his body is not.
Yeah.
I know that I have a hard time with that. When I was younger, I used to have a lot of issues with that with work I did.
Well, I do have a bad habit of lying in bed watching Netflix.
Yeah, if you can't sleep, get out of bed. Because you don't want to be making your bed a place you're going to get trapped in.
But it's so comfy, though.
No, it's not that comfy.
That is.
No.
It is.
It all depends on which position you're in.
What religion? Is that what you said?
What position?
Oh. Oh, I guess I could have a religion.
Not enough knee support.
I guess missionary would be a religion, right?
So what would doggy be?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
No, there's no religious context to that.
How was that sound?
Daryl.
Might have been. I wiggled around in my chair a little bit.
It sounded like the Boston Terrier on my video getting tased.
You're way too obsessed with that video. What? I don't have any cakes.
Well, you have a thing. Pick it up.
Pick this thing.
Yes, you can.
Let's see.
Small animals, remember?
Small. It's not really small.
It's small.
That's what she said.
Told ya.
I heard enough.
Right over the damn thing.
Uh-huh. You need to keep some vegetable cakes on you.
Boil too quickly.
Far you from face.
Not too far.
I believe you.
This is what you get for playing computer games.
Yep.
Excitement over a sheep. Yay.
Hey, they're hard to find.
Yeah. Can be, but when it comes to ARC, they're a commodity. Not that that's really exciting to anyone else, but yeah.
Yeah, we play ARC way too much. You know what? It's an exercise that he can do that doesn't require him to strain on his heart.
No, not really.
And he still gets to see sunlight, sort of.
Digital sunlight, yay! It's the same thing, right? Okay. No. Yeah.
Maybe so. Oh, of course you grabbed the stack that says 69.
I wasn't looking at numbers.
Sure you weren't.
You just put words in my mouth. Don't go there.
That really would get us demonetized.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure no one wants to see that.
Wait till
I'll hear about that, you mean, because they won't see it. Because we don't do porns. We don't do live stream porns.
And that's a good thing.
Yeah, no one wants to see that.
Yeah.
wait till Avery gets his ticker fixed first. We ain't want to see him croak over beforehand.
Yeah.
Where is
There's a green sheep.
Is it the same one?
No.
Oh, damn.
A different sheep.
Cool. Oh, that's quick.
Yeah. Yeah. That one.
Hey, more sheep.
Yeah. Sheep, more sheep.
Oh, there it is right there.
I see it.
Get it.
I'm getting the damn sheep.
Yeah, these things, they have no natural defenses. So if you find them and you don't get to them fast enough, they'll just instigate one shot. And you need them because they make the best deliciousness food.
Everybody's like thinking, what the hell are they talking about? More computer gaming
Continue on.
nonsense.
Oh, good, good. I'm glad you got home.
Indeed.
Hello, Rebecca.
Yeah, Hangout's not working.
Is it just because I'm assuming just because the internet?
Yeah, quite possibly.
So you're back in. You were from
Oh, she lives across the river.
where?
Around Florence area, I think. I believe.
I did see your message about possibly coming or meeting up at some point. So if you're interested, depending on how he's feeling.
Yeah, obviously, the first few days I'm gonna be still kind of looped.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be looped as fuck.
Sheep.
Yes, you missed conversations about sheep. We're in a game called Ark, and
yeah,
it's he's showing you, I guess.
There. Yeah, computer game. I was after sheep.
Present to everybody.
What?
Present to everybody.
Oh, yeah, there.
So,
Yeah. Just so the context isn't taken out of context. Like.
Yeah, he's got a really awesome computer, so he makes that look freaking smooth as shit. What's that? Is that a butterfly? Or it doesn't eat, right?
As moth.
Well, that's what you miss with sheep.
Yeah, more of my nerdy moments and computer game stuff. I guess it's both of our nerdy moments.
Yeah, because I got my copy of the game beside his computer.
Yeah. It's not World of Warcraft, it's Ark Survival Evolved. Really exciting stuff.
This is why we call our channel Sarafyna and the Nerd, because guess what? We're going to have some nerdy content on it. And he's my nerd.
Something, I guess.
You're my nerd. I'll tell you though, when we first told his mom about the name of the channel.
Sure, a little wink.
Yeah, we're not from New Zealand, where the population of sheep is higher than the population of humans. So no sheep were hurt in the making of this film, or molested.
I thought that was Montana. Where the sheep are, where there's more sheep, more sheep than women, and the sheep are nervous.
You get him. Oh, you just knocked him out.
I did.
That was rude. Oh, spider. Spider attacking you.
Good night, Rebecca.
Fun. There's a spider attacking.
Sean, Rebecca will say, left you a message here.
Spider here somewhere.
Yeah, thanks.
Guess that means we're probably gonna call this. Thank everybody for coming and watching, and hopefully we can do this again sometime soon.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good luck, Sean.
Indeedy. I'll be needing it.
All right.
We'll keep everybody updated.
On that note, I guess we will end the stream.
All right.
Did he eat it? He killed our thing, didn't he?
All right. Later, all.
Good night.
You have to end broadcast.
Yeah, I know.